Good morning! Let's play some backpack battles. Today I really want to get master, so we'll see how we get on. Still going back and giving. Still going to venture. Let's jump in. Pan's probably really good to start off with. Get some sand, it's cheap. Don't think we need the fire, don't think we need the sword, don't think we need the box of riches. We're going to roll past all of that. Bag space is really nice. We'll grab a buckler, and I guess that's it. Okay. Weird first bag, this is probably a loss. We probably didn't want the buckler, to be completely honest, although they do have two wooden swords, so I'm hoping this actually procs. Oh, it procced once. Eee, we just won. Happy days, okay. Loads of bags and a spike shield. I guess we're going to go spike shield. Loads of bags is nice. A bit of luck. And a gem. Okay, what's the gem do? On hit, 25% chance to ignore armor, gain 1 mana, and inflict a frost. Send it! We've also got the bag of love. So items inside heal 20% more. We probably want some healing. We'll see what we get for the first skill on round 3. Let's proc 2 out of 3 hits. Okay, now it's no longer proccing, bro. We lost this because we had no rejuvenation compared to them, I guess. We had a spike. They had armor. Okay. Oh my god, all the bags. We've just got so many bags. Okay. I mean, this isn't really the run right now. We don't need this many bag slots. I guess it's better than nothing. We probably want you in the buff bag. Like so. Yep, that's fine. We have no real gold. We start with some armor. We're not going to gain 40 armor, so that's not really going to gain the empower, so it doesn't need to be in the buff bag, but that's fine. We could sell a few things to get the un-ID'd skill, or even no rush please. No rush please might be alright if we just go really tanky. What do we want to do? We could sell the luck, we could sell the sand, and we can sell the gemstone, and that's going to get us an un-ID'd. I want the luck, but that's fair enough. We should have put the luck in here and sold the amulet instead, I think, but whatever. We can either go real tanky or we can go un-ID'd. I think this is more fun, so we're going to grab this. And we've got goobs. Hells yeah. Let's make a chili goob ASAP. So here, we kind of want you there. I would like this to be touching the goob, so instead we're actually going to go like that. You're a heal, so you want to go up there, and we go like this. I think this is probably one of the better goob activators, because every 1.7 it triggers, which is the fastest thing in our bag currently. Not to mention it triggers twice, because every 1.7 seconds it activates, so that's one activation. And when it activates, advances all goobets and gooblings by 1 activation. So this is basically 2 activators every 1.7 seconds. It's kind of crazy. Buff would be nice. We don't need bag space anymore. The axe would also be kind of nice. I think we're going to try and go axe, and we're going to try and go chili goob. Heat build with a pan, with double whetstone, burning sword, and banana. We should probably lose this. But we'll see, because their heat's just going to ramp. I'm going to sneeze. They ramped their heat, but we still smashed them. Good sneeze, by the way. We've got another puzzle bag. Jesus Christ. We never get bags. All we're getting is bags. Don't think we need the bag of stone. I guess the coal can go in there, so we gain a random buff, and hopefully duplicate that random buff. I guess stripping them of their buffs is probably good, and you can just go in there. So after 4 seconds, you deal damage of 150% lifesteal, but 20% on top. We sell the bag of stones. The pan sells for 2. We could sell the pan and the gemstone and buy a chili. We don't have an additional goob. I don't think we need to do that right now. I think we save the 2 gold and we just send it. Okay. They've got a lot of life, they've got a lot of blind, they've got a bit of healing, and they've got a poison spear. You're probably going to kill me because you immediately get rid of our amulet. Yeah, okay. Why did they gain poison? Oh, inflict 3 and 2 to yourself. Okay. There's a big boy goob. That means we want the chili immediately because a singular chili turns into a goob. I don't think we want the debuff bag anymore. Things are more likely to trigger. That just wants to hit the shield and the garlic. So I think we do that. We do that. We put you like this. Better yet. We put that there. We put the singular here. We put the shield back in. We need to sort out bags, and plus we're going to get this. We also want max life. The hammer's actually better than, in my opinion, both the axe and the pan. Oh my god, bags. Bags for days. Bags for days. We don't have any debuffs right now. We will eventually, but I don't think we need you right now. So we're going to sell you. We've still got the bag of stamina, or the sack of stamina to put somewhere. The chili is the most important thing, so we're going to sell this gemstone, and I think we're going to sell this gemstone. Buy the chili. This is going to make chili goo. Let's quickly reorganize our bags. Effects are more likely to trigger. You probably want to be here for the shield more than anything else. It's nice that you also get the garlic in, so it has a higher chance to remove vampirism. That's fine. And then you can live here. Ideally, this also wants to be in the buff bags, but as I say, we're probably not going to gain 40 armor when we're gaining 3 every 4 seconds. So at the moment, this doesn't need to be in the buff bag, and you can just live in the buff bag like that. We've got no gold. I think we keep these 2 reserved. I don't think we care about the axe. I do kind of want the axe. Yeah, we want the badger as well, ASAP. Legendary? We have a 5% chance to find legendary. We send this. This isn't the worst thing. They've got a Shelly, they've got some spikes, they've got a heal, and they take less damage at the start of the fight. We should be ramping our healing. We're healing for 5 and we're healing for 11. Not to mention we start with a bunch of shield, and we've got a spike shield. So this will hopefully be hitting the spike shield. It has a 34.5% chance to block, because it gains 15% of 30. Okay, there's Shelly proccing. So Shelly didn't clutch heal them very well. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too bad. We've got a chili goob, so 6 item activations. We heal for 15 and we gain 2 heat. You can now go there because you're a very fast activator. You can spin around, and now we need something here to activate it. Every 2.5 seconds, but you need to be in a buff bag. So we now need to mess around with our bags once again. I think that's just how it's going to be. We're just going to ignore the fact that we can get gemstones. We once again have nothing that we can really sell, so unfortunately we're not ramping. This sells for 2. We need way more gold than 2. I don't think we do anything here. Debuff cleanse, I guess you can go in the shield. So you've got reduce opponent's healing by 12%. You're giving us a buff, you're giving them a debuff. Send it. Okay. So this should be firing really quick now. The goob with chili for the heat should be firing really quick. And we should just out-ramp them. I wouldn't mind a second chili goober, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if we can just go 4 chili goobs with loads of armor. That would be kind of funny. We've gained a ice armor. We use 1 heat every 5 seconds to inflict 2 frost and gain 10 armor. That's probably really good. We've also gained some hefty debuff cleanse. Every 2 seconds we cleanse a debuff. I think that's really good to be in the bag. I think that is also really good to be in the bag. So we've got duplicate debuff cleanse right now. Lifesteal in the pan might be okay, and getting a random buff, inflict a random debuff probably isn't that good. We should probably put you in the armor, seeing as we've got a couple of healing items, and we should put the coal in the weapon for some extra added damage. We once again have no gold. I wouldn't mind that, but we currently have no mana regen. It's on offer. I think we unreserve that, we unreserve the axe at this point, and we keep these two reserved. We send it. Let's have some coffee. Oh, they've already got a falcon blade and a trumpet. We'll see how we get on versus these. They've got the potion skill as well. I think that armor's actually going to carry me. Subclass! Oh, we've got this fella. Can we make him make 40 gold worth of items? I don't think we can right now. Plus, it's only hitting the goob. I mean, we can, because we just put the armor underneath, and then that'll probably give it the gold value, right? It's worth 29 gold. This is worth 11. And then we put one more gemstone. We put the armor just off the side. Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure out everything in a second. I think we probably go merchant here, but I don't actually know if that's valuable. If we're going to get loads of goobs, I guess technically we can, if we can get loads of goobs, I mean, that would be the play. Pretending that this shield is the merchant, we could put it like here, and then we can put 4 goobs around it. So this is basically going to trigger all 4 goobs. That could be a nice play. I think we are going to go merchant. We do need to reorganize bags again. Chili Goob is now hitting 4 activators. We've got the scales pretty low down on the value, so it's not exactly massively. It was 20 gold, I think, before, or yeah, 20 gold. So we've lost a couple of percents off the speed of it. Armor's being hit by this. We've got the activators doing their thing. We've got the pet hitting the goob, so it triggers a bit quicker. Hands hitting the food. We've got the shield up here. Activating 15% more likely, so it's like 34.5% chance to block. I think that is okay. I would like the book, I would like the badger, but right now we don't actually make mana, so we're going to unreserve that even though it's cheap. And I don't think we care about the molten spear, although that probably would be better than the pan. Alright, we're going to send it. No, off, but at least all the tests and the visit was only 170 bucks. Yeah, the vet bills as well are absolutely insane. My friend's cat had an abscess, like the size of a golf ball, on its neck/chin area. Luckily, that cat's been given antibiotics. His temperature was through the roof, but he's making a recovery now. He's got another follow-up appointment in a week or so, but that was very expensive, just to be given some antibiotics. It's crazy how expensive that stuff is. Why do we have so much mana? Are they giving me mana? Oh, the scale gives mana, doesn't it? It gives mana or rejuvenation. Completely forgot about that. I thought that just gave rejuvenation for some strange reason. We had a lot of buffs. They also had a lot of buffs, but that's fine. Ooh, Darksaber, you don't do anything, do you? You're like the fully formed function. Using mana to inflict a blind deals 0.5 damage for each debuff on your opponent. Does this replace the pan? The 1.7 activator, it is a 4 slot. Oh, it's not. Oh my goodness gracious. We've once again just messed around with bag spaces. Everything's kind of hitting where it needs to hit. You don't hit the garlic anymore, but I think that's fine. You're now hitting a bunch of things, 3 things on each, 23, 26 gold. We've got the Darksaber, we've got the Chili Goob hitting loads. This is making the Slime Time activate quicker, it's making the Scales activate quicker, and it's making the Darksaber activate quicker. We would like to get more debuff stuff to put more blind on them, and this is scaling. It's triggering 2% faster for each blind on the opponent. and 1% faster for each frost. This is consuming frost and putting frost. Sorry, this is consuming heat and putting frost on the enemy. So we've got a bit of a synergy going on, just not a massive synergy. Let's see how we get on. Hammer with 2 daggers, bag of stones, and lots of shields. You don't seem to have a lot of debuff removal. We are now slowly getting some blind on them. They do have 7 luck, however, but we have 1. I don't know how we won that. I normally lose to hammers, especially when they have multiple shields. Ooh, we've gained more hideous bag spaces. Lovely. You're going to live there. Are you? Because then we don't have a bag space at the back for it. We'll hold on to you for a second, and then we'll panic. Molten Spear, we once again don't need. Spike, I don't think we need the spikes. We do want the sand, and we want to put that in the debuff bag. Full body protection could be nice. We are gaining more armor. This is giving us an empower when we gain 40 armor. We don't need Bagtacular. We don't need more stats. We don't need UnID'd. We're probably going to go blood manipulation, I'm not going to lie. Even though it doesn't do anything. Star items give 30% more armor. That could live down here. And then we'd need a helmet and a shoe. And then we'd take less damage overall. That could be good. I'm leaning towards Vampirism, you know, but I don't think that's probably beneficial for us right now. This is gaining Vampirism, actually. Which means this is actually going to gain Vampirism, and it's going to ramp because it deals plus 0.5 damage for each debuff on the opponent. That could ramp hard. I think we're going to ramp hard. Do you need to touch anything else? No. Deal 15% of your healing as damage. So we absolutely want you going there. We now need more healing stuff, and we also need a singular bag slot. I hate my life sometimes, Jesus Christ. We've gained loads of these gemstones as well, which is nice. You can just go in there to reduce opponent's healing by 18%. I think we're also going to put you in an armor piece to further reduce their scaling. We've got a Cupcake. Cupcake will go way harder than the Garlic. I really want to put this here. We can do something like that. That and that. I mean, this is... It's doing its thing, I guess. This is still activating everything. 42, you're hitting everything. You're missing stars on either side, that's okay. I mean, this is just... We just put stuff randomly. This could be so much, like, better organized, but it's okay. We're still waiting for the Badger as well for max health. I don't think we even need that anymore, you know. Oh, so saying that, we probably do, because if we have a lot of max health, when our health drops below 50%, we heal for 20% of our maximum health once. And this is going to nuke them, dealing, oh, it's 15% of your healing. It's fine, we'll keep it reserved for now. Could probably grab a shield as well, but we're not going to bother. Ooh, 2 blind right off the bat immediately. That's nice. And we seem to be alright with the health loss. We also seem to be trickling them with the blood manipulation. We do heal, have a heal reduction, so we need to make sure we get loads of red gems in armor. 32 blind, 33 blind to end on. That's kind of nice. We don't normally use a blind build. We've got another goob. We have a blood amulet. Fanny pack we absolutely need. We just gained one of these. What do you do? Opponent drops below 50%, consume this and deal magic damage for each debuff on your opponent. I mean, that's better than, like, not having it, right? We don't need the Thorn Whip. We've got another one of these little gems, so we'll bang them in there. These are going to merge together as well, so that's good debuff cleanse. You can now go there, I think? I mean, we just... Jesus, the bag space is just... Oh my god, I don't even know what to do with them. We could put this here and buy a fanny pack for the broccoli, specifically just for the broccoli. Fanny pack would be better going on the weapon, but we ain't got placement for that. Don't need to fanny pack this, plus it needs to be there. Oh, actually, this would go nicely here. Yeah, that would actually go nicely there. So this has got a faster attack speed, and this has got a faster attack speed. So we're inflicting more blind, and this is giving us more buffs and healing us for 10, which again is overhealing. Well, not overhealing, sorry. Healing, just in general, is damage because of blood manipulation. We've now got 2 3 slots. We don't need stamina, because this isn't using a lot of stamina. It's using 0.7 stamina, and we replenish 1 stamina a thingy-majiggy. So I guess we could sell this for 3. We're going to sell this for 3. Yep. Done. We could get another goob. I did want 4 chili goobs this game. The main play for me this game was honestly to buy 4 chili goobers, but that's clearly not happened. We need 1 gold for the badger. We could sell one of these. Blood goob. Yeah, blood goob would go hard here, right? Because... would it? Deal 10 damage with 100% lifesteal. Ooh. And that's basically doubling the damage, right? Because it's going to hit for 10 damage. We're going to heal for 100% of lifesteal. So we're going to heal for 10. And then it's going to hit another 10 damage because our healing is well, it's going to hit 15% of our healing. So it's not going to be 10 damage. It's going to be like, I don't know, like 1.5. Kind of want the other goob. I don't know where we're going to put you. No. We're going to sell this. We're going to buy the badger. You need to hit nature things. You're going to not hit nature things. Can we make you hit 3? We can, because we just moved the diamonds around, the gemstones around. You're hitting 3 things. Can we make this better? The only other thing we've got is a goob, so you're just going to live there. Chili goob is nature. It absolutely is nature. I just don't see how we hit the chili goob. It's going to have to live here and hit 3. Yeah, it's going to have to live like that. Oh, yeah, these in the shield bag to gain more shield. You in there, so you're a class item, so we're actually gaining some rejuvenation. The shield needs to be there, that needs to be there, that needs to be there, that needs to be there. It only needs to hit the armor. Oh, that's annoying. I wanted to bring the garlic up here as well. But this stupid badger doesn't do what it needs to do. Would making the badger go quicker be better? 24. 26. It's not as expensive. We lose a little bit of gold value. We could do that. Because the shield doesn't need to be in this at all. It's just here for no reason whatsoever, to be completely honest. You being there's fine. You may as well just... yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. So the badger's going to go even faster. It's a legendary, so you're not going to be affected by this. You can go like that. What does this do? Oh yeah, gain stamina when it procs. It's only this one potion. We could spin these two around as well, I guess. Yep, so now you're hitting the garlic as well as the armor. I think this looks alright. This has lost a singular star, but it's just +2 max health it's lost. So I don't think that's the worst, with it going from 3 stars to 2 stars. We could also probably 4-slot here. Take out all these bags and move the board down 1. Oh, yeah, that would work, yeah. Because you don't need to be in a debuff bag. We'd need a single slot for this corner, a 4-slot here. We bring the whole board down 1, and then you have an extra like 3 or 2 spaces to hit nature food. Okay. Don't think we want any of this stuff. We're going to send it. We're keeping hold of this potion right now. We probably should have just sold the potion, to be fair. Loads of heat, loads of dragons. You also heal every time the dragon hits. I think we lose to dragons. Do dragons even get affected by accuracy? They do. And even though they had half accuracy, I guess they still smashed us because everything was triggering so quickly. We also had 35 poison, we had a bit of blind ourselves, and we didn't really get a chance to ramp our damage. Attack speed on things. With the Chili Goob with only 9 heat, this is still going 1.89 seconds. 3.13, 2.24, 0.97, 2.58, and 4 seconds. So this goob is firing pretty quickly. Every 2 seconds. Oh, didn't mean to lock that. 1.56. Yeah, I would say like every 2 seconds this should be firing. Maybe every 2.5 seconds. Pestilence Flask. We can't do anything with you. We've now gained a debuff cleanser every 1.6 seconds. Or we can have a 75% chance to remove a random buff from the opponent. You're really nice. Especially as deal 30% of your healing as damage. Does that stack with this? Do you stack? I think you do. We don't need this anymore. We can sell this for 4. We can sell this for 4. That is 8 gold. Don't we need poison? This deals 0.5 damage for each debuff on your opponent. So surely we want to double up poison here. 35% chance to inflict 1 poison, 50% chance to inflict 1 poison. This could also be nice. Oh, although saying that, use a mana to inflict a blind. You're gaining 3 mana. We could probably just make it attack faster, right? So it's attacking faster, which is giving them blind, and then it's ramping our damage because we're giving them debuffs. Giving them poison would also make sense as well, though. So I think we probably want to do this, because then it's got a 50% chance to inflict basically an additional debuff, so it might get 1 damage because we're going to put 2 debuffs on them a second. I would very much like to buy you for 10, because you're insane, so I think we're going to sell this gemstone, which I really like. Every 5 mana we gain 2 armor. I think that's probably going to ramp quite hard. I would also like to keep this gemstone in case we get another green one, and then we can start merging for higher poison values, but I think we're going to sell it. And I think we're honestly going to sell the reduction to opponent's healing. You are a dark pet. Ghost take the goob badge slot. Wait, what do you mean by badge slot? We're going to buy it right now because we want this. Do you need to do anything? This does heal. You are not wrong. It's every 3 seconds. You don't need to touch this. So the issue I have here, although this is kind of in like a weird place, it does mean it's 2 activations every 1.7 seconds. Because every 1.7 seconds it fires once, like it triggers, so that's 1 activating. And then when it activates, it also advances everything by 1. So this is a double activator every 1.7 seconds, which is ginormous. Now, don't get me wrong. We can put this anywhere. We can put it down here and it still activates these every 1.7 seconds. But it's a double proc every 1.7 seconds. Whereas this is only every 3 seconds. It does heal though, and we are dealing our healing as damage, so this does probably make sense. And then we get a bit more armor because that's in there. You lose some max health, but I think that's okay. And then you can go. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. We either get one thing in there or one thing in there. I guess that makes more sense, right? We need a bag slot. I mean, healing bag slot. Yeah, because again, this is in the healing bag slot. And it is dealing... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's using a random buff to heal for 12. So, again, healing, healing, and healing. And this technically is dealing 10 damage of 100% lifesteal. So I don't... It says it goes in the healing bag, so technically that's healing as well. Technically, I guess all this is healing. I think that is pretty good. I would like the sand for one, seeing as we are putting debuffs on people, but we don't have anywhere to or anything to sell right now. Could this also be good? We'd overdo our stamina. What stamina are you? 1, 0.7. You're 1, 0.7. I was tempted to get another Darksaber, to be fair. What do we need for Darksaber? Nah, we don't have the stamina for that. Let's send it. Goob? Nah, we don't get lightsaber goo. We send this. Heat build with double Shelly. Ugh. I have a feeling we don't do very well here, but I'm really hopeful that we do. They gain it. They've just cleansed all their debuff because they've got Shellys. I think we lose to this because of double Shelly, right? Double Shelly's just procs. We should have a few seconds to kill them. Oh, we were close. We were very close. These are every... I just want to play a heat build with loads of Shellys. Heat builds are crazy strong in this game, I think. Oh, this is a pain, because this is a really good bag to put in, like here, but I don't even know if we can do that. Oh, we can. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Easiest thing in my life. We don't need you anymore, we're going to sell you. Attacking faster or getting a scroll. Every 2.4 seconds we cleanse a debuff, and if we have no debuffs we heal for 8. Unfortunately, I mean that would be faster than this. But we don't have enough to put you within the healing bag, so I'm not even bothered about getting that scroll. We could buy the scroll still and put it down here somewhere. Triggers 10% faster for each light item. You're not going to be able to hit what you need to be able to hit unless we move these two around. Nope, you don't reach. Poison dagger. I mean, it's a debuff. We'll just put it there. Chance to stun. 40% chance to resist debuffs for the first 4 seconds. Good lord, if that was 40 seconds. Or 50 maximum life. The maximum life is good because of the badger. Health drops below 50%, we heal for 20% of our max health, and when we heal, we deal all of our healing as damage, or deal 15% of your healing as damage. So this is good in the backpack. It's also good in armor, because for the first 4 seconds, if we're getting debuffed, especially if we run against the Reaper Snow Stick build, this protects us. While it does a bit, 40% chance to resist debuffs. You can now go back in there. We have 2 gold remaining. Another broccoli might be nice, but I think we're going to actually just buy sand and pop it here. I kind of feel like the 20% faster attack speed is better. Broccoli Goob could be a play, but I actually don't think Broccoli Goob's very good. Because broccoli... So broccoli, every 6 seconds, we gain 2 luck. If we got 5, we gain 2 rejuvenation. The broccoli goober is just, you gain 3 luck. And if you got 5, you gain 3 rejuvenation. 6 activations. Generally speaking, this will probably trigger I don't know, twice the speed of a broccoli, because broccoli's 6 seconds, this is 6 activations. But I actually don't think of all the goobs, the broccoli one's very good. I think this needs to be way better. This needs to have a little heal on it as well, or something like heal for 4 maybe. I don't know. I don't think this is very good. Of all the goobs, I think broccoli is one of the worst, just because the default broccoli is pretty good. I mean, again, every 6 seconds is kind of bad. I mean, we could, right? Oh, wait, we can make cupcake goob, right? What am I doing? What am I doing? 6 gold. Can we make 6 gold real quick? I mean, poison dagger sells for 6 gold. Alright, that was easy. That was the easiest decision of my life. You don't need to be anywhere specifically. I guess we could do that and drop the fact that this can duplicate debuff. I mean, it's 6 second activation. It's crap. You want to go there. Are we going to ignore the armor? I think we are. Oh, that's so annoying. I want you in the duplication bag, but I don't think we're going to bother with the duplication bag, you know. I think we do that for a second until it merges, and then we have to faff around with our bags again to make this really shine. But I guess we run into that issue in a moment. This, as I say, I don't know if this wants to go in the backpack or in armor. I don't think it needs to be in a weapon, plus we don't really have a gem slot for it in the weapon. Stuns for 0.5. It would be nice if we had that poison dagger still. Ooh, oh, it's got a cooldown of 3 seconds though, so that's not the best in the world. We either resist loads of debuffs right off the bat, or we just gain 50 max health. I think we're just going to flat out gain 50 max health and see how that plays out. Alright. We're sending it. We could also, you know what I mean, get a broccoli goob, seeing as it costs 2 broccoli, doesn't it? Oh, it's only 1 broccoli. Alright, well, we've already got a broccoli. We'll reserve this other broccoli. Maybe we'll go triple goob. I'm also sitting here already trying to work out where we're going to put you when you turn into a cupcake. You're taking less damage off the bat. We also have less healing, which means this is less powerful. 8 blind, you've got 6 luck. Accuracy is 50%. You're also out of stamina. You don't seem to be missing very often. Oh, you've got 100% accuracy now because you've gained so much luck. They just ramped. Did they have the... they did. They just ramped during Battle Rage, I guess. Alright. We really need to win this last game. You've now gone... Oh, because we've removed the cupcake. I mean... Kinda works, I guess. Alright. We've gained another demonic flask. Which I guess is nice. We don't need the stone. We need a little activator down there for that. And I ain't seeing it. Unless we move you across one. Put you there. Like that, I guess? This won't be every 5 seconds, but I'm pretty sure it's like every 4 seconds, so that's a crap activator. This is also a pretty bad activator. This is good at 1.6 seconds, this is good at 1.7 seconds because it procs twice. Garlic can go there. We've gained a helmet, which is pretty good. Do you need to touch anything? No, you don't. So that can just live anyway, it doesn't actually matter. 50 max health didn't seem to play out very well. Garlic as an activator instead of the shield, maybe? I mean, if they've got a lot of attack speed and a lot of weapons, this does fire quite often. Ooh. Garlic might be better, actually. It's a 4-second activator, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, it is better than nothing, right? And this is nothing. If they don't have a weapon, this doesn't activate. So at least this is going to activate. Sand can just go in anywhere. This is probably better in armor. Gonna go like that. I still don't know if the 50 max health is better than 40% chance. Let's try that. Let's do 40% chance to resist debuffs for a turn. Let's take you out and put you there a second. We could also sell this and get a singular bag slot. We're gonna do that. We don't need it right now, but I think that is probably a good play. And we're gonna put you here or here. Again, we don't need it, but I'd like to get the bag slots filled. We can also make this a duplication of something as well. No, we can't, because it's only a 3 slot. That's fine, we're going to send it like this. This might be our final game with this build. Oh, they've got a King Goob! I love a good King Goob. King Goob's so overpowered. Especially if you dump them in loads of healing bags. They've also got a fancy fencing rapier, so our blind is going to do nothing to them. Oh, although they've got a 20% accuracy. Damn, this hit hard. 45% accuracy. 45, 15. So, I mean, we did win this because of our blind. If we didn't have blind, I think we would have lost. Damage dealt, 405, fancy fencing rapier, 235. We did well, that was a good fight, we smashed him. Healing? Oh, actually, unhealing. Is unhealing this thing? I guess unhealing is, our healing, right? Unhealing. So this is basically because we have the 2 items. The blood manipulation and the ghost. We're dealing our healing as damage. So that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of damage we're doing as healing. Now, I guess we really want red gems, right? Oh, we can change it to a Critwood staff. No, thank you. If we got loads of red gems that increase our healing, that would then increase the damage that our healing's doing, which is bonkers. Spike shield or this shield? This is a better shield. Oh no, but it would need to touch the armor. Ugh, how on earth? Oh, easy. We just spin you around. And then we put the shield in the bottom right hand corner. Which means this would trigger 20% slower. No, we'd put you here. This would then need to go down here somewhere. And the goo would have to go this way 1. They can have 1 more item here. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me. This bad boy, I'd like this to be here. And we need another singular bag slot. Man, the bag slot re-rolling in this game is nutty. You can go there, because nothing else lives in there to get the duplication of the buffs. Not to mention when we gain 4, it's got a chance to duplicate the Empower. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, this puppy needs to go somewhere. I guess you could go there, and you can go there, so you triggered 30% faster? Yeah, 30% faster, 20 for the food. Oh. Or like that, and we just sacrifice the fact that this doesn't gain a 10% faster attack speed. Because this is randomly giving us 1 luck, 1 rejuvenation, or 1 empower quicker than this is, so this would make more sense. We still have this to put in somewhere. We can't fit you anywhere. So I think we sell this. Oh, we've got a gold. I kind of need to roll for bag space. I'd like this helmet to go back in. Are we getting rid of our demonic flask? These, we're only holding on to these because they're free and they've just been given to us. We don't actually need them. They do sell for 4 gold each. I mean, Christ, if we sold both of these, we could get a book that's going to heal us. We could get a heart container if we could afford it. We need gold. Oh, we've gained some more slots as well. So regardless, you can just go in there for resistance. Oh, we gained a new dog as well. I didn't realise. I thought for some reason we'd taken the dog out or something. That's better, because you do faster. Oh, but you don't get buffed from food, so you can go like that. This wants to be as quick as possible, because obviously it's a better version of this dog. We have no gold. How on earth do we do this? I want this helmet in, so you're going to go there, we're going to sell a potion, we're going to roll for a singular. Sell the spike shield. Oh, that should have been the play, shouldn't it? We should have kept that flask. Oh, if only I would have read chat sooner. This isn't bad, it does give us a bit more defense. I mean, for the time being, we still need a singular bag slot, so I can't do anything with any of this, because we want to put the fanny pack up here. And I don't think we've got a singular bag slot somewhere next to another singular. That singular has to be in there because it's enclosed. Singular at the bottom kinda has to be there because of the other bag slots we've got. Yeah. We need to roll past this fanny pack. Oh, we can make Shelly now. Oh, we haven't got space for Shelly. We're going to roll again for a single. And now we can't roll anymore. Okay. Well, at least we got the helmet in, I guess. It's not like we've got anything sat in the bag that we're not doing anything with. So for now, we'll hold on to the spike shield. We're not going to spend 2 gold to roll. And then we're going to send it. They really want to trade away for staves. They do, man. I'm pretty sure they're both in the same stave as well. They're both, yeah, they're both in the spiked one, I think. Loads of armor now. This is insane. This is every 3.62 seconds. So this should be 5 seconds. This is every 3.62 because of a minor heat gain and the scales. You're 1.53, which is crazy. You're 1.11, which is triggering all the goobs, which is nice. Heal for 25. Oh, did we mess up? Should this be where the chili goob is and this the chili goob down here? My thought process is if we can get loads of heat, this would fire faster anyway. So although this is healing for more and it's not in the healing bag, maybe we need to switch these around and see how we get on switching these two around. I almost clicked just whatever though. Crazy. If we do this, this means the cupcake's going to trigger loads quicker. If we already have a bunch of heat, it means this is giving us heat basically. So this is better there, because it heals for more and gives us 2 types of the buff of which we have the most of. And if we have the most of heat, this is basically a more improved chili goober. Yeah, we don't need this, we don't need this. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, and we've got a double heal bag on that. So that is going to just ramp our healing, and as we've said, we do 15% of our damage of our healing as damage, and we do 30% of our healing as damage. So I guess in total we're doing 45% of our damage. Sorry, our healing as damage. It'd be nice if we could get a singular fanny pack slot and put it right in the middle, but that's never going to happen. They don't exist. Double heal bag, move Badger now. Do we need to? Oh, yes, we do need to move Badger. And we can put you here and hit 4 things, and we can sell the spike shield as if you're trading this for a shield of valor. That's insane. You're now hitting everything that you need to hit, technically. You could also be hitting the chili goo, but I don't think you need to. You hit 4 things there. You can now go here, and we can put a what's it called there? A nature item like this. We don't need this, but we could. I think we've got so much gold. These two want to go straight in armor, like so. You also want to go in armor. I don't think it can hit the Chili Goober because of where the broccoli is. If we had a singular bag slot, we'd do that with the broccoli. And then we'd move you in one. Although you're still hitting 4 things. Oh, then we'd bring the sand behind him, so we'd hit 5 things. But hitting 4 things is kind of alright at the moment. Again, if we had the extra bag slot, things would be different. I would like both of these greens to merge. Not to mention this does give us a little bit of rejuvenation. Let's roll a singular bag slot. Cheese. Ooh, cheese goob. 22 maximum health and 2 random buffs. Ooh, and we got blood goob as well. If we had an extra goob, that's kind of funny. What can we do with you? Oh, we can make a big boy potion. Opponent drops below 50% or I drop below 25%. Consume this potion, deals 0.6 damage for each debuff on your opponent with 100% lifesteal. For 3 seconds, reduce opponent's healing by 30%. I don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. You... No, that's fine for a second. I kind of want that cheese. 3.8 seconds. Is cheese better than garlic? I think it is. I think we get rid of the garlic now and we get cheese. That's a done deal. Blueberries would also hit hard. Like that. And then we roll for a singular bag slot. Just give me a singular bag slot. Jesus Christ. What are we putting at the top? I ain't got a clue now. You can go there if you hit the... No, you can't. We're kind of just wasting this slot, aren't we? Cheese? Cheese could go there, and then we can dump this here. So you're still hitting 4 things. Oh, we can't put cheese there. Cheese is too expensive. Blueberries, I guess, for more mana, which gives us more armor for when we gain more mana. You use mana, nothing else uses mana, right? Oh, you use mana. Yeah, I would like this to be better. But I guess it is what it is. I feel really dirty that we've got a fanny pack just sat here doing nothing. Yeah, we're going to do that, just so these merge. We've got 3 rounds to survive. I would like to get this slightly more poison. We're going to send it now, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's the build I was waiting for. You technically are going to strip all of your debuffs before we can really put any debuffs on you, I'm pretty certain. Yeah. And our hold is just ramping. We've got no buffs going on. Not to mention the cupcake, when it procs, is actually giving us mana at this rate. I mean, this build sucks. This build sucks. 4 Shellies. How lucky do you need to be on your rolls to get 4 Shellies? Like, that's insane to me. Okay. It happens. We've gained another... Oh, we could get a death scythe. We've gained another love bag. Oh my goodness gracious, how on earth do we fit you in? We sell this, we gained another armored puppy, so he can now go there, Cheese can go there, you can get sold. We don't need the garlic, I don't even think we need the buff stick, and we've gained a singular one of these, so that you can just live there. You now want to be in the weapon, but you're going to lose a singular. That is probably better, the cheese getting buffed, as opposed to that hitting 3, I think that's fine just to hit 2. So you hit an extra thing. We could also switch these two around, so that way these are going to merge together. You do lose a max health gain, but I think that's okay. I want to put this up here somewhere. That's never going to work, or even down here with a fanny pack. We'd need another fanny pack. Singular bag slot will take. Carrot we kind of want, but I'm going to roll past all of that. Singular bag slot, happy days. We put you here. We put this here, and this here. Chili Goob's now doing extra healing. We've got you at the bottom and a cheese here. We can sell that, we can sell that. We don't want a Bloodthorn. Jesus Christ, it's just throwing stuff at me. A cupcake would also go really nicely here, I think. So that's what we're going to do for the blueberries. Or we put a cheese up here. Wait, 31 to 23. 30 to 23. You're worth 7, right? 23. 24. I would like you... Oh wait, 31, 23. 30, 24. How do we do this? Oh, nailed it. Nailed it! You can go up there, so you're touching the blueberries. We've got another blue gem. You can live in there. I kind of want that in there instead. They do the same thing, but that's fine. I think that's okay. So we've got double armored puppy at the bottom on a 2.8 second cooldown. We've got you on a 1.6 second cooldown going much quicker because you're on the scales. We've got the Goob down here as well just as an activator. You're now hitting 3 things where you were hitting 5 things. That's kind of sucky, but we can do that with you. And now you're hitting 5 things again. Perfect! When this gem combines with this gem, we'll move the luck up here, and then you're going to be hitting 6 things. Let's send it. Goob's doing alright. Everything else is looking fine. We've got a battle axe and lots of berserker rage stuff. You have a lot of heal reduction. We have 100% heal reduction we've lost. Oh. 100% heal reduction. Instant loss. Damn. I kind of feel like these gemstones go pretty hard, you know. I feel like it's possibly very important that we ramp gemstones. I mean, we can always get lucky and get like a 16 cost gemstone randomly pulled on one turn. But I think these gemstones go pretty hard. Even if we just went, for example, like no weapon and loads of healing stuff, but we have like a 200% increase to our healing. Like, we'd just win because they wouldn't be able to deal the damage. Yeah, we didn't get any red gems. I think we got one singular red gem of like a chipped one early on, and that's it. And I was really hoping that's what we'd get. Loads of red gemstones, and then we'd just pump our healing, and then we'd just win through healing. But we didn't get very lucky with the gemstones. But I think in future, I probably want to be getting a chipped gemstone box ASAP. We did gain some chipped gemstones from this bag. We also sold the other box of prosperity we had, but that's okay. We did lose that, but I don't know if we lost ranking because... Oh, we lost 1 for... Alright, well that sucks. Alright. Alright, let's actually win a game. Jesus Christ. I think We start with a sword. We get some twine. We can make a boomerang immediately. That kind of makes sense. We should do that, I think. Boomerangs are always cool. We are going to grab the shell for Shelly. I think that's probably why we're losing, right? We haven't got Shelly. I think we're going to grab the flame as well for Turbo Shelly. And we don't get anything. Cool, let's send it. Okay. Chili, bow, garlic, broccoli, and a buff stick. We should win this because I think banana beats out their rejuvenation. We will also start ramping rejuvenation in 6 seconds. And our weapon, I think, deals more damage than theirs. Nope, their bow is better than the common sword, a wooden sword. I should have known. I should have known. Damn you, bow! Okay, we got a goob immediately. That's hilarious. We're going goobs again, I guess. You probably want to be somewhere prettier than where you are, but that's fine, I think. We got a badger. It's damage. It buffs our food. The goob's going to go there a second. You probably want to move somewhere else. I think we want to keep the fire. But I would like a burning coal. I think we're going to get 2 burning coals. No, we're not. We have no gold. Chances are we will get debuffs eventually. But I think we're actually going to sell this, as stupid as that might be. And we're going to buy another coal. Oh, we can only combine 1 burning coal a turn. That sucks. I thought we can combine multiple things off 1 flame. And I think we're going to send it. Yep. You know what? We may as well put you in there then. Let's send it like that. Better yet, we may as well do that and put you there as well. That makes way more sense. Okay, weird badger. It is a bit of a weird badger, considering it's a hedgehog. Goddamn badgers. I think the hedgehog's actually going to win us the fight. It's for 8. Good lord, that's a lot of damage. We don't have any spikes. We did have spikes, because this gives us spikes. Oh, so it did do a bit more damage. Weird badger indeed. We've now got a burning coal. We'll get a second burning coal. I think that is a very good weapon to have as well. We do that. We spin you around. We're still we're using slightly more stamina than we need. Or than we have, I guess. I don't think we need the book. We're going to sell you. We've now got another burning coal for free. That's hilarious. We'll do just that. And we've got a poison potion. I don't know if we need the poison potion or not. I think we're going to sell that. Consume this to inflict 3 poison and 1 poison to myself. I think we sell this and we probably get false life. I think this is insane. Insane! Whenever I see false life, I pretty much buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one of the best items in the game. If not, possibly the best item in the game. An axe could go really hard here. But I think we'd need to sell both of our weapons for the axe. I'm going to reserve the axe and the fanny pack, and we're going to send it. We may change to an axe next turn. Shelly's doing some work. You start with loads of rejuvenation. You've also got infinite stones. We need a dagger. If we can make this a daggerang with some goobs, that would be very tasty. Although I kind of really liked the axe goob build we ran before. Box of stones. We said we wanted one of these. We're going to grab one of these. We don't need the pan. What do? You gain 10 armor and cleanser frost. You trigger 10% faster for each pet. You also trigger faster for each pet or food. We can probably put you here. Move this across one and put this here. You trigger 15% faster for each pet. You're hitting both the pets. Better yet, I was going to move that there. No, you're going to have to live there. I'm going to have to spin the food round. 3 and 2, that's fine. We've lost the flame, we've lost the burning coal. We can put the burning coal in that weapon. We are amassing burning coals. Do we want the dagger? On hit, gain 1 damage. It's got a 2-second cooldown. It uses 0.7 stamina. We'd sell this for 4. We'd sell this for 4. We'd buy the axe. Well, we only need to sell one of these weapons, actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think we rolled past a healing potion. We may have. I can't remember. I'm just thinking out loud because of the Shelly. I don't know if the axe is really good or not. 3 to 6 damage. We're probably better off how we are, especially when we have a bit of synergy between Claws of Attack and the Hedgehog. Because this is giving us 2 spikes and we drop below 70%. This attacks faster for spikes. I think we keep these reserved. I would also like that. That's reserved cheap. And we send it. We could also sell the fire here, but I think we're going to hold on to the fire in case we get a healing potion, make a Shelly, and turn it into a Turbo Shelly. A pan that they're not turning into Pandemonium. Interesting. Getting a pineapple would be fire. You are not wrong. Especially for the spikes, if we want to go Claws of Attack. And Claws of Attack are pretty good if we go double axe. Especially for the goob activators. I mean, we're not really probably going to see any more goobs. Oh my god, we got a pineapple. We just fat rolled a pineapple. You now go here. Here, you go up for the heal. You go there. You don't need to be there. You could actually spin around like that instead. But for now, we'll keep you like that. Pineapple is healing. This wants to touch all the food, but I kind of want to put it here and then put you in this bag like this, so all of the healing items are healing in the healing bag. And we don't need... Shelly is a healing item, but it only heals once, so you can just live down there. The food probably wants to be switched around a bit. So it's touching the pineapple, but I don't think we care. We could move you here. Switch both the foods up here. And put this here. You're still hitting 2. You were always hitting 2. No, you were hitting 3 before. You were hitting 2. You're now hitting 1. I think that's better, so the pineapple triggers a bit faster. The healing's going to ramp, and the spikes are going to ramp the gloves. I think that is the play. We also have a fanny pack. I think we're going to do this for the extra healing. These should be in the healing bag, but they only heal once, and I think that's okay. You don't heal, and you're in the healing bag. I think that is also okay, unless we moved you down. Move you across. Like that. And then we put the gloves here instead. Every 4 seconds, that's not great. How do we want to do this? I think the way we had it was kind of okay, I'm not going to lie. I think that was kind of fine. It could be min-maxed a bit better, but that's fine. We also have a Hungry Blade. Sell this for a fanny. We could sell that for a fanny. We don't have that in the box of prosperity right now, but we only have the one unique, so that's fine currently. We will sell that. Oh, we're going to have to sell them both. That's fine, I don't care. We'll grab that, we'll grab the fanny pack. What do we want to fanny? I mean, if anything, we'd either want to fanny pack the pineapple, or we'd want to fanny pack our weapons. Technically, if we fanny pack the pineapple, that's going to make the claws attack way faster, which is better than just fanny packing the weapon. So we could do that, that, and that. This is giving us some armor, so it's not the worst thing in the world that that's going faster. The hedgehog's dealing damage and gaining spikes, which is probably better to put in the fanny pack. You gain what? 15% faster for each pet or food, so that's better like that because it gains 30% attack speed as opposed to 25% attack speed. Oh, actually no, that would also hit hard. Because now this is triggering 40% faster. It's a shame that you're not hitting 3 foods, but I think that's okay. You don't go fast at all, but I think that's okay. We send it. I think that's alright. How much heat are we going to gain? You've already got a Turbo Shelly? Shut up. That's ridiculous. So they're going to clutch a heal and probably win. No, Shelly didn't even trigger. Hells yeah. We're getting another burning coal. I don't know why I love burning coal so much. I think they're insane. We also have a hammer. Hammers are crazy early game. We don't need the stone skin potion. I would like to hold on to the red gem, seeing as we didn't see any last game. And I don't think we need the lucky pig. Lucky pig is probably better than the fire and the burning coal. But I think we're going to roll past all of this. We're going to keep the axe reserved for one more turn. We've got bag space. We've got a lantern. I think we sell the pig for 4 and we buy bag space. We're just going to put you anywhere right now. It doesn't really matter. You can live anywhere as well. It doesn't really matter. I think we send this turn. And then lucky pig boomerang. Oh, the lucky pig would have actually made this have a higher chance to steal buffs, wouldn't it? Yeah, I didn't think of that. Sursand, no rush please. It means you take no damage. It means we also take no damage. You are the starting of a snow stick build, so we've probably lost this. Although we have you removing 1 frost. It's 1 frost. Unless we've got like 10 of these, I don't think the wisdom puppy's very good. We need to do some big damage. We did big damage. I don't know how we won that with 50 frost. That's insane to me. I guess it's because the only healing you've got is Shelly. This, and this would have healed a minor amount, but they probably had full health when all these 3 triggered. You've got these in 3 fanny packs as well, but you don't have any cleanse. So our cold was slightly, well, it was slightly more, it was double their cold, but overall, if they had debuff cleanse, they probably would have won this. But again, this is the starting of this build, so it makes sense that it's not optimized. Ooh, spike staff. Do we replace all of our weapons for a spike staff? On attack, well, not all our weapons obviously would keep the claws because they're attacking faster for spikes. Use 3 mana, which we don't have any of, to gain 2 in power, and during Battle Rage we gain 2 spikes. It's only going to give us 2 spikes. Not going to give us any more spikes. And we would enter Battle Rage even though we don't have a Battle Rage item. So after 5 seconds we would then go into Battle Rage. Don't you give us spikes? No, you gain heat. That's a nice item, but it's a heat one. I think we're going to sell this. It was all of our gold pretty much this turn, so we sell it for 8. I think we are past getting an axe. I was hoping we'd see another axe and then we could just go straight for double axe, but that's not been the case. We probably want the acorn collar, seeing as we are gaining a bit of luck, which means these 2 are going to have a crit chance. It does cost 8, it's very expensive, but I think that going there is kind of an okay play. We've got a heal, we've got a blue. We don't need stamina regen because we do actually need a little bit of stamina regen. That's probably better than inflicting a bit of frost. Would have needed a smith hammer to make the double axe though. I think it's just 2 axes together, isn't it? Yeah, just 2 axes together make the double axe. And I was really hoping that we'd find another axe because a double axe with 2 goobs on either side, as we ran before, was so nice. I really did enjoy that. I don't think we need these gemstones, so we're actually going to sell both of them. I want to hold on to the blue one because I feel like gaining mana, or every 5 mana gained you gain 2 armor, I feel like that's going to ramp hard if we go mana. No, we're going to sell it. We're going to keep the gold. We're going to roll into the next turn. 22 gold. Mana heavy, max life heavy, and lots of armor. Not to mention they do have debuff cleanse, and if they don't have any debuffs, they are healing. We're not giving them any debuffs right now, but we are slowly ramping heat. We're slowly ramping spikes. And now here comes the rejuvenation. They have 20 mana. Does that mean that hits harder? Yeah, it deals 10 damage and they gain some lifesteal. Their max health is still scaling. We probably lose to fatigue damage here unless we can get a big heal out. 1 big hit. Yeah, we just won. That was a super close game. 7 health left. If we had a Shelly there, we would have smashed them. Oh my god, we got a turbo Shelly. We've completed the game. We don't need a Phoenix. You're immediately getting sold. Refund buffs they use. We don't currently use any buffs. We just gain buffs. I wonder if this saved us that game. So this bag we don't need, but it is bag space. It's not the worst thing in the world. We probably want to do that there and move everything up again. Move you across one. Put you here. Put Turbo Shelly at the end somewhere. You are a pet. So you could technically... Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. You just want to go there again. Oh, you're a healing item though. Ooh. You're a healing item. Right. Archaeologist goes hard. Merchant is an absolute pain in the ass to do all the scales, but I think we might go merchant. It is cheap. Oh, we've also gained this fella. That's kind of nice. We don't need the green one. We can sell that. Okay. If we go merchant... Merchant would go hard here. Fieldmaster would also go nice, but we currently don't have any... We don't have any, what's it called? Shields. Start a battle, both players gain minus 35% damage for 7 seconds. Every 13 seconds we gain 50 armor plus our max health. We do have max health scaling, that is correct. We're going to buy the turtle, and you're not wrong, we do have an absolute ton of pets. So, 15% faster for each pet, 15% faster for each pet, you're a pet, you're a pet. Okay, we need a shield now. So, we are probably going to roll past all of this. I would like to lock you, however. And we just wanted a crap shield. We got a goob. That's still really good. No, we're not going goobs. We're not going goobs. I'm not doing goobs again. I'm not fitting. Oh, we could. We could. All right, let's lock the goob. Here, we probably do need to rearrange bags. So we are going to rearrange bags. I think that's fine as it is. And the turtle's in a fanny pack as well, which means that's going to trigger quicker. Alright, we need shields, we need a goob, we need mana orb. That's what we're going to go for. Schubert. Oh, they have that crazy item that I never see anybody use. We'll read that in a second after the fight. They've also got a fatigue thing, so we're both going to enter fatigue at the same point, which I think will be 5, right? 5 out of 4. Oh, we lost. That's unbelievable. Theirs must have been triggering quicker than ours. 4.3? 4.13. How did we have an extra fatigue than they did? That doesn't make any sense. How does that make any sense? Start a battle, lose 50% health. Before defeat, you reincarnate with 50% health and become invulnerable for 1.3 seconds once. On reincarnation, you deal 5 damage for each star heat item and inflict 7 debuffs for each dark item. How did we enter fatigue more quicker than they? Oh, I guess they would have had heat at some point, right? So this would have triggered faster at the start of the game. Alright, that makes sense. I was very confused there, but that does actually make a lot of sense. Okay, we don't need the burning torch. Nope. Chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. This is really good on Shelly. It's also nice on the boomerang. We don't really care about the boomerang, to be completely honest. We are eventually going to get rid of that boomerang. I think we just want that on Shelly like so for a second. More bag space, just dump it anywhere. We don't need the mage hat because this is a right pain in the ass to get in the game. When it touches, like, you know what I mean, you have to make it touch loads of things specifically. It's just really awkward. It's basically the fedora, but worse in my opinion. Gain 10 armor at the start of the battle for each common item, gain 3 mana for each rare item, and reduce magic damage taken by 10% for each epic item. Is the Mr. Snowstick, are you magic damage? No, you're just cold. I was going to say that could be a counter, but it's not a counter at all. Okay. If we get one more unique, we can put the turtle in both of these bags, and then we can start amassing even more gemstones. For now, I think we don't sell gemstones. I think we just dump them all in the bag. I would like the goob. We only would be able to turn it into a broccoli goob currently. I really want to make the Dragon Knight, I'm not going to lie. We don't have any twine though, so that's kind of impossible. And chances of seeing the actual whelp is pretty rare. Okay. I think we roll once. We don't care about any of this. I mean, another crystal could be nice. I think we just send it. We need to upgrade our weapons. King Goob. King Goob's so good. If we can get King Goob, we're laughing. I'd always take King Goob over everything. We do need better weapons, though, as we can see. We're only hitting for like 12 and 0, 11 and 3. We're critting 16. I mean, they have a shield, so occasionally this damage doesn't do anything against a 9 damage shield. Yeah, look, we are like double, almost. They're 7 fatigue ahead of us, just because we have 1 crystal, which is crazy. We should have reserved the other one now, I've seen that. Toad, you could go hard, right? Because you heal. Amazing. I wonder, you heal for 10 as well. Items gain 10 buffs. We're not really gaining that many buffs right now. I don't think Toad's the play. You're getting sold. You're not the play right now. We have a platinum card. This means we get more treasure items. We may as well keep it. We gained another one of these gemstones. We gained a big boy poison gemstone. So I think 80% chance to inflict 2 poison goes on the claws. And then we've got loads of burning coals, which after 5 seconds we gain 2 heat and we cleanse 3 debuffs. I think that's nutty. We could now go Mana Mastery, because Mana Mastery is way better in my opinion than full body protection and the double rainbow. So this would make the most sense, but we don't currently have any mana. Heated bag against Snowstick. Wait, what do you mean by heated bag? Full body protection. Oh, heated bag down here, yeah. Maybe this is why I'm so obsessed with burning coals right now, you know. Because after 5 seconds, we just cleanse loads of debuffs. Not to mention we also gain a bunch of heat, so this is kind of... Maybe that's my obsession with burning coals, you know. I've I've been murdered by the Snowstick build so many times. I'm not going to get Mana Mastery, I'm going to get un-ID'd. Great, that's brilliant. We don't need that anymore because I've rolled against it. We do have Lil Chestnut. You are very pretty. I do like his little face. What do you do? Fanny packs give 5% trigger speed. Stamina sacks give 5% base stamina regen. Potion belts give 2 buffs when a potion inside is consumed. And protective purses give plus 15 armor. I don't care about this whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's god-awful. I think it's god-awful. However, it is a unique currently. So you're gonna live here, you're gonna live here. And now we're gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gemstones. We'll figure these out in a second. You have now lost a pet. So you're going to trigger a little bit slower. We could move this across one and put you back here. So you're now hitting both the pets again. Isn't platinum card count for the thingy? Oh, no, it doesn't. No, epic. It does reflect some buffs, though, for legendaries. Oh, no. How do we fit you in? Oh, no. Like that? So at least you hit 2 things? Yeah, platinum, custom only epic. Unbelievable. We want it to also probably hit the doggy. That's never going to happen with our current bag setup. We could also make it hit the pineapple. Never going to happen with our current bag setup. I think it goes there and we just reflect 4 debuffs. I think that's okay. We've got the bag in this one, so that's 2 in there. We've got this, we've got 2 in there, so we are gaining double gemstones. You're no longer hitting... Yeah, that's fine like that, that's fine like that. You can now probably go there, or there. You're going to need to live here, and both the foods are going to need to live here. So you hit 3, you hit 3, Shelly's just Shelly. You can move False Life 1 up. Still doesn't do anything to the platinum card though, right? Unless we move you down 1 and we bring this whole bag right 1. And then the platinum card would be able to hit 3 things. I mean, I think this is okay just to hit 2 things. We could also move the dog, right? We could put the dog over here or something if we really wanted to. Like, ideally, this wants to go here. And the turtle wants to go there. And then we hit 3 things. But then the dog's only hitting 2 things. I mean, how important is the dog compared to the turtle? Reflecting 2 debuffs, or this going 15% faster? Probably better to go 15% faster. Do you just hit 2 things? 3 in that bag, so you want to switch with that, that's fine. You can actually just come out of that bag altogether, I think. The box of riches could just live on the side. These are getting combined. You can go up there, you can go up there, you can go up there, and the heat can go in here. I'll wait for you, don't worry. Little chestnut would be nice. False life count with corrupted crystal. Oh, it absolutely does, doesn't it? Why would you do this to me? 2 in that one, 2 in that one. You are now touching corrupted crystal. I think we want more corrupted crystals after that last game. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we need the goober anymore. If we had a chili right now, I'd insta grab the goob. Not too fussed about the broccoli goob, as I say. I don't think it's that important compared to the other goobs. Steel goob's insane. This heals for 22, inflicts 7 blind for 3 seconds. If it activates every 3 seconds, it's not bad, but it doesn't stack the blinds, so they drop off after 3 seconds, so I don't think that's massively good. This is good if we go full vampirism. And broccoli goob's just a bit suspect. King Goober is crazy. King Goober and also the other one, the Dragon Knight, both insane. In fact, King Goober's probably better. Do we lock this? How do we make a crown? Crown? Box of gemstones and a crown. Oh, we're going to try and go for King Goober. This is nuts. 6 activations, we heal for 35, we protect 3 buffs from removal, and they're using 4 mana to become invulnerable for 1.5 seconds 3 times. It's alright, it's not massive. But effects of gemstones socketed in this are increased by 50% if we just get loads of red gemstones. Oh, we just win. We just win. We don't even have to play the game, we just win. Hammer with loads of daggers. They're going to run into a stamina issue immediately. They've also got some stones. We're just going to get bursted down. Yeah. We just got bursted down. If we had a shield or 2 and this was doing stuff to the shields, this may have been a different fight. So we also don't want to go too hard on these items because we really need a shield. Items inflict more poison, hits for 6 to 10. If they reach 25 poison, this gains 65% critical hit chance. You're getting thrown in the trash. Dagger for the boomerang makes sense. You want to merge with that one. What do you do to a dagger? Oh, you make a molten dagger. Don't care about that at all. Okay, we've also gained a stamina sack. Love to see it. We can now bang the fire back in. We can now merge these 2 together. We want to merge these 2 together as well. You, for the time being, can just go in the dagger for some lifesteal, and you do nothing. I don't know if we want Little Chestnut. What do? Shop refreshes, 30% chance for a trade offer. That could be beneficial. Every 6 seconds, we gain 3 buffs of the type you have the most, and it triggers faster for all the gold on either side. I don't think we want that. I think we want a goob. We're going to goob. We have no gold to re-roll. That's absolutely fine. So now we need to faff around with our bag slots again. Ideally, we want both the weapons on the goober. Because that's every 2 seconds, that's every 1.6 seconds. The dagger's going to be gone soon. The pets are all kind of hefty on their attack speed. 11 seconds, 4 seconds, and 5 seconds. We want him on the mini goob slot. You are not wrong. Yeah, we want him on the mini goob slot. Okay, we aren't going to rearrange the whole bag. We're just going to dump you in here. I think this is a 3.2 second cooldown. Gloves can now go here. Oh, but the crit chance. That works. Because the boomerang is a bit of a reach around. Easy peasy. You still do what you're need to doing by hitting that. That's fine, they're fine. The dagger needs to touch the boomerang, so I guess that's how we're doing this. Daggers every 3.5, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's fine. And we got a little goob here. We can probably switch you two around. We don't need to bang the fire in right now, and we've got some gemstones. Minigoob can hit Pupper next turn. Yeah, Minigoob can go anywhere, to be fair. I mean, if we had an extra bag slot, we'd put this down one, and we'll bang the Minigoob here. So we probably will reorganize bags in a second, but we'll see how we get on. These are all combining, so we want all them in the bag. We've got 2 blues to combine as well. I think we risk not having an obscene amount of these fellas in. We've got 2 more burning coals, we've got 2 little red gemstones, they don't merge, we've got a fire. We should probably look at selling stuff now. We have a turbo Shelly. I'm going to risk holding on to the fire for one or 2 more turns, and then we're probably going to sell both of these shells. Let's send this. And we did unreserve Little Chestnut. This is a big bow build, with lots of crit chance. So they're going to burst us down. They also have 29 poison already. Jesus. $22 heal on a goob, that's it. Crazy, we got bursted down so fast. Oh, how I love this game. Okay, we finally got a shield. We are absolutely going to have to reorganize bag slots. We also got a carrot, which is a 2.7 cooldown. Cleanser debuff. If you have at least 4 luck, we gain 55% chance to gain in power. That's insane. Pineapple's insane, and that's, in my opinion, one of the best items in the game. With a 1.5 second cooldown, that means Goob's going to fire like crazy. We don't need this scroll, so we're going to sell that for 3. We also gained a twine. Why did we need twine again? Oh, in case we get a ruby whelp for the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight! And we got loads of different runes. Inflict blind, crit chance, crit damage. And then we've gained the Daggerang as well. So this now has a reduction in stamina cost by 20%, and instead of a 50% chance, it's now got a 70% chance to steal a random buff. You probably want to touch both the Dagger, the Acorn, and Shelly. We've moved a few things around. We've bought a few better activators like the Skull Badge. We've got crit chance everywhere. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Daggerang doesn't use enough stamina, because after 4 hits or 5 hits, this is free. So we start off using a bit more stamina, but after a few hits, we don't use any more stamina. We are amassing the burning coals still, because I do like burning coals. Turtle's hitting the shield. You're hitting what you need to hit. This is hitting 2, so it's reflecting 2 debuffs. This is just useless. We'll sell this eventually when we get another unique, I think. It does make things slightly faster. It does give us some extra little buffs, but it's alright. Pet's hitting 3 pets. It could be hitting 4 if we moved stuff around and put the goober around here somewhere, but that's okay. Shelly has no potions to hit. You're hitting 2 as opposed to 3. We can do that and that. Don't know why we didn't see that before. So now you're hitting 3. This is hitting Shelly and the Daggerang, so we have higher debuff cleanse. Not to mention the carrot's cleansing every 2.7 seconds, so this has a chance to cleanse 2 debuffs. And the Daggerang is also being buffed, so it has a higher than 70% chance to run a buff. Send it! We could sneak an extra weapon. We absolutely could. I forget that this goes down to 1.2, 0.9, 0.6, then it should be 0.3, then 3. Yeah, now this is free. So now we're only using 0.5 stamina. Did that stamina cost change? Why did the stamina cost change? We smashed him. I wasn't paying attention to any of that. Didn't that have a lower stamina cost? 0.3. Why did this increase its stamina usage? The only debuff we have on us is poison. Oh, the attack speed. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's attacking faster, therefore it's using more stamina per second. I can't believe I didn't see that. We've gained another... Oh, hello. We gained another healing bag, so you are absolutely going to live... like here eventually, or we could just ignore everything else and just dump it here. Like that. Put you back there, put you back there, and put you back there. Light Goob. Oh, we could lightsaber Goob. The reason why I don't like this is because it only inflicts 7 blind for 3 seconds. However, it is healing for 22, which is kind of a nice heal. I want that as well. We've gained another dagger, but I don't think we need it. This works with the turtle, doesn't it? Yeah. I think the turtle's the only thing that works with. Yeah. And the turtle's in 2 bags to gain more gemstones, so we don't need this bag. We're just going to dump you up there for bag slot. That's fine. We've got another bag slot. That's fine. This would mean we don't heal for 9, we heal for 22, and we're just giving them some blind for 3 seconds, which it will trigger more often than not, twice within 3 seconds. Give or take. Maybe, well, it'll probably put double the debuffs on them, so this will probably have, they'll probably have 14 blind on them for most of the time. Oh, we could even Darksaber again. No, we tried that earlier. This would work. I would like to get another bag slot here if possible, another 3 slotter. Or better yet, we do that, we do that, we put that there, we put that there. No mana for Darksaber. Use 1 mana to inflict 1 blind, you are not wrong. Plus, we did just do a Darksaber build. I don't like to repeat the builds, to be fair. You can now go here. You can go here, you can go here. We're no longer critting with the claws of attack, but we just want to make the weapon, so that's as it is, it's fine. Oh! Wait a second. Goob would want to be in this bag as well. So we're going to have to change all our bags when we make this Goober. Because this puts 7 blind for 3 seconds, if we put it in this bag, effect durations of items inside are increased by 30%. So it would want to be in that bag and 2 of the healing bags. That's going to be a nightmare. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. You can go up. The Goob can now go in. You're 5 seconds, aren't you? That kind of sucks. But we do have blueberries. Let's do that. So it's on the booklet and it's on blueberries. That's fine by me. We've got one more bag slot available to us. We do that so they merge together. Have we got any other mergers? Nope, 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 and nope. That can go in there, that's fine. Not to mention, we may as well just give it some debuff cleanse as well. That kind of works. Don't know if you can fit both the heal bag and the time bag, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something stupid with this bag. Like have, like that. And then put the other bag like this. It's gonna mean we're gonna have to reorganize all of our bags just so we can get the goob in, but I mean, it is what it is. We don't need the yellow gem, and I would like to hold on to the blue gems. We only have the one. We may as well hold on to this little one, because you might be able to merge it and then merge the flawed. Let's send it. We're holding on to these two. I wouldn't mind more of these items, just for insane fatigue. And then if we can outlast into fatigue, we should just win in fatigue. Good. Turtle needs to go quicker. Currently giving us 109 armor, and then we just got crit for 220, so we just got smashed. What do eagle gems do? Critical hit chance and critical damage, so it does have 100% critical hit chance. It's also gaining critical hit chance for each vampirism, 4%. That gave it 20. 30, 40, 56% critical hit chance. Oh, and then it gains 2% critical hit chance for each look. So they've just basically given us 100% crit chance right off the bat. And it's smashing us in the face. Shaman Mask, used to look to gain 5 random buffs. You've got heavy drinking with no potions. No, you do have a potion for your stamina usage, which makes sense. Oh, so this is actually kind of clever, right? Every 4.57 seconds, we just trigger the stamina potion. So they probably never run out of stamina. Ooh, I never thought about that. That's kind of interesting for one of these big swords, right? You just basically get loads of heroic potions, like loads of them. 12 of them if you can. And then you get a bunch of in power. Well, you don't need that, do you? You only need one potion. Oh, but if you got loads of potions, it triggers 80% faster for each distinct potion. So you could make this trigger 800% faster if you had... Wow, maths. You've got 12, haven't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Why can't I make that maths up? Was it 960% faster? Anyway, we'll pretend we didn't discuss bad maths. Let's continue on. We've now got light goob. Hells yeah. You want to be in 3 bags, so that's a nightmare. These boots are actually really good because health drops below 70%. We gain in power. We cleanse 20 debuffs, and we dodge the next 3 attacks from melee and range. We keep hold of them. They are good. They could also go here if we had an extra bag slot, and that would mean that we could take the turtle out and put it with all the other stuff, or whatever. We want the carrot. That's now giving us 2 carrots. We don't care about the little purple one, or do we? Didn't we have a purple gemstone? Don't know. We care about that one. We really care about the red ones. We also really want the blue ones in. I'm just doing this at the moment so I actually understand what we need. We don't need the green one. We don't need the yellow one. We don't need the yellow one. I think we save all this. And now we are going to just re-roll bag slots. Light Goob's now going to proc loads. He's in all 3 of the bags he needs to be in. I mean, technically, it's a godly item. We also could have put it in one of them bags, but I ain't doing that. So he's in the time bag and he's in both the healing bags. The time bag makes him effect durations of the items inside increased by 30%. That's his blind that lasts for 3 seconds, 7 blind. That's perfect. Daggerang and the gloves are getting critical hit chance. Everything's hitting everything it needs to be hitting. We're going to gain loads of gemstones. The only thing I've not done properly is this isn't hitting Shelly. So the debuff cleanse is higher than 25% chance, but instead it's on a shield, so that's just as good, especially when we have Turtle. We're holding on to the twine in case we can make the ruby dragon thingy. And we want the red gems so our healing is increased, and we want the burning coals because I'm obsessed. Let's send it. 3 second plus time bag bonus. So we'll see how long they last. It should tell us in the combat log, I'm hoping. You're doing nothing but missing. Nothing but missing, and now you're out of stamina. You have 100% accuracy? That's ridiculous. Because it's a magic item? Alright, I guess because you've got mana, you've got 100% accuracy? That makes no sense. I do know that some items in this game don't have, like, the physical accuracy. It's a vampiric mana melee weapon. I guess it scales off mana or something for the accuracy? I don't know how that works. Can we see? When did Goob activate? There. It lasts for 3.9 seconds as opposed to 3 seconds. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Ooh, we've got some good plays. Okay, we don't need the spear. I don't care about Battle Rage, even though it does give us a spike and it does last 2 seconds longer. Battle Rage doesn't actually do anything for us except give us a few spikes. Spikes are good because it means the hedgehog deals more magic damage. We don't need it though. This is not something I think we require. That might be something we require. Maybe not, I don't know. You deal +2 damage for each pet. Interesting. You're a 3.5 second cooldown. I don't know if we need this. It would be nice to put it up here with an extra bag slot or something. Like if we did this, we put you here. We put you here, although you're only hitting one thing now. You're hitting 3, you're still hitting 4. It's a shame the pineapple is where it is, because we could put 2 pets. 7 to 9 damage, cannot be blocked by shields or trigger spikes, and it deals +2 damage for each pet. We don't really have any damage ramping. We do get a little bit of empower, but I don't think we really need that. I'm not bothered about this spike collar, so we're going to sell that. I think at this point we don't even care about getting another pineapple. I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to lie. What do we want to fanny pack? We could fanny pack down here maybe, so the gloves attack faster. Not sure. Okay. What bag are you in? You're in a 3 slotter. We could fanny pack there. Glove and crystal does make sense. Works for me right now. And then we got gemstones up there. Okay. This popper, as I say, I don't know if it's... I mean, it's free damage, I guess. It doesn't need to be anywhere in particular. It would be better if it touched pets. I mean, even there would be fine, so it gains the crit chance and it hits the turtle. I mean, we may as well dump it in, it's fine. Now, we probably want to take out both the burning coals to make that gemstone. How fast is the puppy? It's 3.5. It's a bit slow. To be honest. He's a bit slow, but it is free. I mean, we've got 2... It's either we put the puppy in for an extra 7 to 9 damage with crit chance, +2 damage because he's touching a turtle, or we put 2 burning coals in for 4 heat and cleanse 6 debuffs. I mean, it's a free godly item. We may as well just dump it in for a second. The cat is really nice, but I don't think we care. Because it's going to be a right pain to fit in. And I don't really care. Normally I would get the cat. I do like cats, but no, that's fine. I think we roll past all of this. Jinx would be nice. especially somewhere like that. Would have to faff around with the boots a bit, but that's fine. I think damage comes from healing and fatigue. Yeah, I do feel the same way. Just outlasting them. No, you know what? We save for a better shield. What am I doing? We save for better shields. Surely that's the plan. More shields and more red gems is what we really want. We don't need yellow gem. We don't need blue gem. We've got a bunch of heat. We can't put it anywhere. Debuff Cleanse is nice. If we see any more pink gems, we'll probably hold on to them. I think we're going to roll once more. That's ginormous. And we've already got a green gem. So we sell one burning coal and do the thing we're not meant to be doing. We put you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Heart Shield. We do have a twine. Did I roll past a heart? I hope I haven't rolled past a heart. If I have, whoops. I think I probably have, to be fair, unless that was last game. But this could also go hard, especially with, what's-his-face, Turtle. Gives us some max health as well. Heart Shield would probably go really hard. That's probably what we want to aim for now. Heart Shield for Turtle. We could get some corrupted armor as well, to be honest. That would be nice if we could fit that in somewhere. And then we really want a crown, so we turn these into a goob, we get a crown, and we make, what's-his-face? King Goober. Alright, let's send it, lads. We're merging what we can merge. We're doing what we're doing. Start off with a lot of armor. You're also healing on hit with your dragons, so we need to somehow ramp. We will ramp because we gain a bunch of armor off Turtle any second. 146, love it. They've also got loads of blinds, so they're actually missing on every swing. Not every swing, these don't seem to be missing at all. The dragons not get affected by... oh, 12 luck though. No, never mind. One of our stacks of blind fell off, so that's why everything's now got like a 95% accuracy again. We can gain +5 ranking, or we can just get 0 to +10. We always do this, even though we've only got 2 hearts. I don't see the point of just accepting the... what's it called? Just accepting the points, then you advance on. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We always go deeper. I don't think we need Sir Sand, but we probably do, because it is a blind stack, so you're probably now going to live there forever. It would be nice if we can get you in here somehow, so you have a longer duration, but I don't think it matters. Both players take -7 damage at the start of the fight, would get us into fatigue. We don't need the Darksaber, it really wants me to Darksaber, so we sell you for a chunk. We now have a 80% chance to inflict 4 poison, or a 40% chance to resist poison. We don't have enough armor, so you're going to go back in there, you're going to go in there, and I think we buy you a merger, like so. We could get the Wolf Badge. Items trigger 30% faster, and we take 22% reduced damage, but we enter Battle Rage at the 5-second mark, which would overlap Sir Sand. Is this a play? Is this a play? I mean, just that could be a play. It would mean our weapon goes faster, we ramp faster, we fatigue them faster, and we gain more max health faster. We could buy this and put it here. I would like this to hit the Turtle and Shelly, but that's not going to happen. I wonder. I don't think we need any more of these red gems, because we've got a crazy amount of them now. We're going to roll past all this. And this. Insane. Do we want another one of these? I mean, that would give us an 80% chance to resist poison if we put 2 in our armor. I don't think we want that. There's a potion for Shelly. We don't want that either. We're going to roll one last time. We gain nothing off that. Okay, we've rolled past it. The poison's nice, but I don't think we're really a poison build. Although if we blind them, maybe that was a misplay. Because if we're blinding them so much, we're then inflicting loads of poison. Not to mention, we could have had a, like an 80% chance to inflict 4 poison twice on the boomerang. Or one on there, I guess. But thinking about it, yeah, we are putting debuffs on them. We are putting blinds on them. We are putting poison on them. And we are trying to basically outlast them into fatigue damage. That was probably a misplay rolling past that. That's okay. Misplays are happening. We're going to sell these red gemstones. At least 2 of them we're going to sell. We're going to hold on to this one and both of these 2. I would like to merge them 2 together. I think with 3 turns left, we sell one of these. And we merge these 2 together. We send it with 6 gold remaining for the next turn. I think this is okay. It's this build again with double frostbite. We probably die in like 3 seconds. That's normally how this build functions. Although they're missing everything, so maybe not. There's all their vampiric potions, which means they should have an incredible crit chance. But they forgot about accuracy. 66 poison. We probably should have got the other perfect emerald, shouldn't we? Misplays were happening. Crazy build. But they just didn't have enough luck to have accuracy. 40% accuracy at the end. If we had some sort of debuff cleanse, like a jinx, specifically for luck, that would have been hilarious. We've also gained another Death Scythe. We don't need that. We've also gained a Chili Goob. Holy moly. Do we get a Chili Goob, or does that mess everything up? 10% chance to resist poison. Item trigger 40% faster during Battle Rage. Don't think we care. Although we could put it here for the turtle, I guess. So our armor ramps for 4 seconds. It's 40% faster actually. Let's put a single bag there. I think that could go nice. We'd lose... %40 faster for 4 seconds or 10% faster for the whole game. Not sure. Or better yet, we switch that. Oh no, we don't switch that around because the acorn messes up. No, it does. That works. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. Doesn't hit false life anymore. Good point. I mean, this doesn't need to hit anything else, I guess, or we just do that, right? No, you need to be in that bag. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this, or if we even want this in the bag. Let's just take you back out a second. Let's put you back where you were, because you then lose the crit chance as well. The Chili Goob would be nice, but I don't know if we need it. I don't think we need the Chili Goob. I think we're selling that. Yeah, we're selling it. Sir Sand can go back where it lived. That's fine where it is. Carrots from fanny packs. I was about to move it around like that. Although it's hitting 2 food, it would now hit 2 food still. That's fine as it is. You 2 can now get merged up there. We don't need the base red one. We don't need the base blue one or the green one. Or the yellow one actually for that matter. We can dump you back in there. Extra bag slot can just live there a second. Yeah, that's fine. We can probably just twine something with this. Like that, I guess. So every time this triggers, there's a 20% chance to gain 2 max health, better than nothing. I don't think you want these gloves. We can get a bag slot. We can't put it anywhere. Unless we sacrifice the 10% attack speed on the corrupted crystal, which I don't think really matters. That's fine like that, I think. Bang these in there, that's all good. Could get a buff stick for the sake of getting a buff stick. You know what, let's just do that. No, we want a crown, don't we? We've only got 2 rounds left, so even if we get a crown now, we'd have to merge these and get a crown, and then we'd have to figure out the goob, so I don't think that play is going to happen anymore. We probably need to roll for a shield. We'll buy this just so we have something beneficial to us. Jinx is also a really good play. Doesn't hit the important things there. It doesn't hit Shelly either unless we go up one. And then we would have to move things around. If we put the bird here, the boots would then have to go here or here. Which means one of the goobs suffers, which is kind of okay. Oh, we wouldn't be able to do that. No, we wouldn't be able to do it because the bird will take up too much space. Oh, it wouldn't. It'll take up 2 slots. I mean, there would be better. I don't think we've got space for that Jinx, to be fair. We're rolling past it. There's a heart shield, but we've got no gold for it. Unless we sell the shield? No, we need the shield. That's a shame. We could sell this as well for 3 and just buy that and dump it up top, just so we have more rejuvenation, more max health, and some in power. Not to mention our healing is increased. I think we do that. We're bringing you 2 down, we're buying you and just dumping you here. It would be better if we put it over there somewhere, but that's fine. We could also turn it into a dark one. Let's move this and put it here a second. No, it doesn't need to go there just now. No, that's probably better like that. Heart shield, that can now have some regen in it, maybe? I'm gonna do that, and that, that's fine. Regular rubies farming, you can just get locked for a second. I think that is okay as we've got it. We could also get this to slowly combine. Nah, we don't need to do that anymore. Okay. We're still gaining chip gemstones, so I'm going to sell the burning coal at this point. We're going to send it like this. I think this is okay. I don't think the heart needed to be touched by anything. Lots of heat. This is the heat build again. Someone saw the heat build from the other day. Although they are using a katana, they're getting a lot of heat. They're about to ramp. They're ramping too fast. They ramped so hard. What a stupid build. I mean, it's a good build. Just frogs and misfortune and you basically win. We had no buffs. Because they've got 3, 4 Mrs. Struggles. I think Reaper's so overpowered. Mr. Struggles with a couple of Mrs. Struggles, a couple of misfortunes and some toads and you just win. We got 1 life left. Let's hope we don't gain negative rating. Okay. We don't need the bow, we don't need the squirrel, we don't need the hat. I would like to merge these together, but it's not going to happen, so that's fine as it is, that's fine as it is. You can now go in there, so we gain more overall healing. You use 1 luck, 1 heat, and 1 mana to gain 1 empower, 3 rejuvenation, and 20 maximum health, and it triggers faster for each food. So you want to be up there somewhere. Like so, I guess? Yeah, like so. We've got a scroll which could be good. Cleanse debuffs. If you have no debuffs, you heal for 8. We can't put it in a bag that's actually going to be beneficial for us, like a healing bag. I mean, we could, if we get rid of this fella, we could dump it right here so it heals some more and hits Shelly. Not sure. The healing would be nice. We are trying to outlast, I guess, at this point because we have no real damage. Cleansing debuffs is good. Where do we put you? Where do we put you? Every 5 seconds you're dealing 10 magic damage plus damage because of your spikes. I think we're actually going to get rid of the hedgehog here, which means you're going to activate a little bit slower. And we're going to buy you and dump you here. May have been a misplay, we'll find out. We can get rid of this gem and get a Jinx. I don't think we care about Jinx right now. So we're going to roll past it. We got nothing. Final round. Let's hope we win. Okay. Double Axe, loads of damage mitigation at the start of the turn, that's fine. They've got 110% damage mitigation. They're also resisting a lot of our buffs, specifically poison. That's they've got no debuffs, that's bad. That axe is just swinging like there's no tomorrow. It's also missing our armor quite a lot. We need some crazy stuff going on. We've got a minus 82.5% healing as well. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. I thought we'd lose that because of this. It seems to be that healing reduction is crazy strong. Not to mention, we did have an additional 45% increase to our healing. So this should have been at minus 120%, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone, well, I say everyone, a lot of people are using a crown nowadays with these gems in to reduce opponents' healing. They also have these two, which is again 60% reduction to our healing, and a 30% chance, basically, for opponents' buffs to be completely nullified when they gain them. These items, some of these items, we didn't see a crown either, which is a bit of a shame. Let's hope we gained like 3 or 4 ranking. We gained 8! Oh! 20 off! 20 off! Crazy! Let's jump into another one. What do we got? We got a banana. We don't need coals. I'm not going to buy coals this game, I don't think. We're going to skip the bow as well. A buckler on sale's kind of nice. We'll grab that. We could have got a whetstone. Let's grab a whetstone because we're going to roll a sword. We'll do that. We'll do that. You're hitting 2, 2, and 2. We could grab a scroll early on. That's kind of nice to see. We could go to Death Lotus. We'll reserve that on the bag space. We'll send it. Broom, 2 buffers, and a max health book. We probably lose this, I think. Although, banana's going to be good. A shield should hopefully come into play. I don't know how good a buckler is, to be fair. I feel like a very RNG of only having a 30% chance to block, but sometimes it really ramps. And then other times, it just doesn't help. Yep, okay, didn't help. Okay. We've gained a Squirrel Archer. Epic has a 1% chance. That's probably very beneficial for us, not to mention it will gain damage. We also gain a bag slot as well, which could go hard if we did something like that. You are a weapon. Yeah, you are a weapon, so you do gain extra damage. We've also gained this thing, which I think could be nice if we put it over here instead, maybe? Although I don't think we need it, and it sells for 3. We're going to sell that, we're going to sell the gem, we're going to buy bag space. And that's going to allow us to do what exactly? Put a Garlic in over here, just so it deals a bit more damage. Or sorry, triggers faster, so it triggers 45% faster. I think that might be nice. It does have a little bit of damage, 2 to 3. It's not the best damage in the world, it will gain an extra damage. from the hero sword. I think we send it. Hammer, we probably lose. They've also got a deck of cards. So immediately we get 3 hit. Oh, it missed. That's cool. Out of stamina. That's cool. We're not going to survive. That's fine. Alright, this might be a really quick run. This sucks. We've gained another Squirrel Archer. Interesting. Do we double Squirrel Archer? I think that's the play. We also gained the scroll that we locked, so that's nice. And we got a rat that deals more stuff for pets, so you kind of want to move left one. Like so, like so. Like that and like that. You're now hitting 2 pets. That kind of works. We've also got level up, which I think we want. So I think we sell the garlic. Oh, we're not going to have enough gold unless we sell this scroll. Oh no! The scroll is on offer, I think, for 3 gold. I would like level up. So I think we're going to sell the garlic. We're going to sell that. And we're going to sell the buckler for 2. Oh, that doesn't give us enough gold. God damn it! Alright, we're going to sell that. We're going to buy level up. We've got 2 gold remaining. We can buy a spellbook. We have no mana gain. That's insane. We can immediately make a lanternberry next turn. I think we want these 2 items next turn. I don't know if that was the play to get rid of the buckler now. I mean, we get to put level up in. That gives us max health, stamina, mana, and luck. Because it's giving us mana, I guess we put the spellbook in. This is every 5 seconds, this is every 5 seconds, but it does trigger 10% faster for each round passed after round 10, so we should hopefully gain mana, and then this should trigger and gain us max health. Reserve both of these, we're going to get a lanternberry. Let's send it. Okay, we've got double squirrels. Let's hope this is beneficial for us. We should be stealing all of their vampirism, we should be stealing all of their luck, we also should be stealing their mana, we smash them. Squirrels are the play. We don't need another sword, we've gained a big boy poison, so that's going to go straight in. We'll keep the twine. You can probably go on the banana, because the bananas, oh, they're all 5 seconds, you're going to go there instead then. Yep, that's fine. We've got a red gem, we don't need it, we sell it. We gain 3 gold, we buy you, we hold off everything else, we buy this next turn. We're probably going to sell everything we gain next turn, so we can absolutely buy that. That's fine, we send it. And then turn 6. Turn 5 we craft, turn 6 we have it. Did you gain 15 armor? No, the bag gained 15 armor, okay. We should be stealing all their buffs. Hells yeah, we smashed them. We've gained some bags, we've gained some chipped gemstones, we've gained all sorts of stuff. This is a potion thing. We didn't get the potion buff or unique skill. If and when we get the potion unique skill, I think that is when we then just do a potion build completely. However, I think we're going to sell this for 3. No, we're going to sell this for 3. Mushroom for 2, we're going to buy the scroll, we're going to buy this. And we're going to dump in both of these scrolls. The book wants to hit both the scrolls, so we move you down 1, we do that, we do that. Do you 2 not need to hit anything? Light item doesn't need to hit anything, but that's hitting 2 scrolls, so that's perfect. And we've got a blue gemstone, we don't need it right this second, so we're going to sell it. We're not going to hold the fanny pack. Yes we are, and we're going to send it. Okay. Got some coffee during this fight. They've got nothing going on, so we should win. Oh, is this the build? We just go full squirrels. We've now got Lanternberry. You don't hit anything currently, but that's okay because you get hit by this. Lanternberry, you have a 20% chance to protect your buffs from removal. Every 2.5 seconds we use a mana and we cleanse 3 debuffs. If we have no debuffs, we gain a luck and we gain a rejuvenation. This probably wants to go in a fanny pack with level up. I wouldn't mind keeping the shell, not to mention these buff each other, so that's absolutely fine. We have a big bag, which we can put nothing in, I guess, because nothing is common, neutral. The only thing we can put in that is a banana. Nothing over there makes it go any faster. The shell makes it go faster. So, could we spin the banana? No, the banana wants to go in that bag. We could do that, put the shell there, put you there, put you there. Now you've got a 40... Oh, you're not hitting anything there to trigger. That was a misplay. 2.5? 2.5 seconds. So you spin around, you go here, and the banana is where it needs to be, although the banana would be better like that. You trigger faster for each food or pet. We've made a misplay. That needs to go like that. The hero sword wants to touch both the squirrels. It could go down there, but that's probably better where it is now, like that. You're hitting 4 things. You're hitting 2 things. It's better than nothing. Although, if we move all this up one, like that, we can now get you there and you here. So now you're hitting 3 and you're hitting 3 as opposed to 4 and 2. Doesn't really matter, but that's kind of good ramping. You actually need to go there instead. I've made a misplay. 3 and 2. Banana can go there. So 3 and 3. You're hitting 4. Yeah, that's not too bad. The lantern berry and the scroll. You guys can come over here. You can go there, you can spin around. That's all hitting everything it needs to hit. And then we've got some extra bag slots. You can probably go there with that hitting the sword. Nothing triggers that. We've got 2 extra bag slots. We don't need the yellow gem. We don't need the coal. We sell both of them. What are we thinking? I mean, at the moment, this is fine. We've got extra bag slots for when we need them. We've got the fanny pack on reserve. I think that is alright. We'll just dump both of these in the game just for the sake of it. Let's send it. Is that everything hitting everything it needs to hit? Yes. Yes. Happy days. Okay. What are you triggering now? You should be like every... Yeah, 3.85 seconds. These are every 2.21 seconds. So again, we're just going to be nabbing all your buffs. We're going to be max healing, max health scaling. We could do with more of a heal, to be fair. We're also inflicting a bunch of poison. These gems are crazy strong. I don't like this bag slot. We're just going to sell it. I don't even care if things are consuming buffs. I don't want it. We could go with the potion to make a big boy potion. I don't think we need it. We don't need any of this. Nope, we're selling that. We've got a bag of stones. We don't need it. We've got a garlic, which we may as well bang in, so you're hitting more things. And we've gained some armor. We're going to grab you. We're going to lock the carrot. Nope, we're going to buy the carrot. Carrot can go there. That can go there. You can go up here. And we've got a red gemstone that's going to do healing is increased by 15%. I think that's a fine play. Send it. Don't send it, you should be hitting light items. So we move these 2 across. We put scroll here. Lanternberry here. And we switch these 2 around. So you're hitting everything you need to hit now. So we're going to start the game off with 4 rejuvenation. Yes, that is the play. Yes, that is a good play. Happy days. And we've got an extra bag slot. Cool. Send it. Double Shelly, double Broom, and a spike shield. Not to mention we are going to get stunned from time to time. Look, Shelly heal? No. No heals for you, my friend. Not to mention we stole all your buffs. Do you even have any buffs? We gained 4 heat from them. And we stole 3 of their spikes. I mean, I'm happy. Oh my goodness gracious. They've given us a charismatic wand, a corrupted crystal, and a debuff bag slot. We don't put debuffs on anybody right now, but the bag slot is nice. We can dump you literally anywhere. You're going to live here. We want you in a fanny pack. Corrupted crystal is nice. We can make corrupted armor. Hands down, that is the play. 10% chance for each dark item to protect debuffs on your opponent from being cleansed. Oh, sorry. Yes, debuffs on your opponent from being cleansed. We don't actually put on any debuffs, but Every 2.4 seconds we do cleanse 2 debuffs and then we ping them off to our enemy. It does mean we lose the 4 rejuvenation from the start of the fight, and we only have the 1 of the dark item over there, because nothing else should be dark. Nope, but that is the absolute play. We want Corrupted Armor on turn 8, that's insane. We could get Archaeologist. I don't think we want it. I don't think we want this gemstone either. We may as well leave it in the bag so it inflicts a bit of cold, and then eventually we can ping it into the armor so we gain some armor when we gain mana. Charismatic Wand, every 4.5 seconds we gain 1 type of every buff, and if we have at least 20 mana, 20 luck, and 20 rejuvenation, we use 5 of whatever we have the most of, and we ramp in power. We gain 5 in power a tick. So we kind of want to go buffs now. This would be insane if we can purchase it for 5. Because every 2.3 seconds we use a luck to steal 2 other buffs, which does work very nicely with both of our squirrel archers. They're trickling a little bit of damage, not to mention we have a hero sword that is also trickling a little bit of damage and inflicting poison. What can we sell to get a fedora? We also only have 3 bag slots and this needs 4. So we'd absolutely want to sell this gemstone for 1. We now need 4 gold. The rat is probably doing work. It is inflicting debuffs on the opponent, which makes sense. The shell sells for 1. The twine sells for 1. That would give us 3 gold. It's a shame garlic only sells for 1. We could sell this gem for 1. The shell for 1. The twine and the garlic. And buy the fedora. Yeah, that's what we're going to do real fast. May have been a misplay. We'll see. You only need to hit the carrot and the lantern. You're just a unique skill. You're not a treasure item, so that's fine. Okay, we've got this reserved as well, which is absolutely fine. We don't need this potion. We send it. I'm feeling very happy about our current setup. We don't have massive damage, but we are ramping, kind of. At least stealing their buffs. Which means they're not really gaining the mana for this to actually trigger things. Yeah, okay. And we're putting debuffs on them as well. So this is kind of working out strong as a squirrel build. Oh my god, that's a crazy weapon to get. Fancy Fencing Rapier! On hit, we use 3 luck to gain 3 damage, and on a miss, we just gain 3 luck. The more luck we have, the better, because this is consuming luck. We could put you right down here somewhere. It is a 4 slotter. We're only using 0.5 stamina. This would slightly tip us over the edge of stamina usage. And we've gained another green scroll, which we've already missed one and sold one. No, we sold one, and then we've got another one, and we made a lanternberry. Okay, let's put this down here. We can't do that because we don't have the bag space. Uh-oh. I was thinking we could put the banana here. This here, and then you spin around. You still only hit 2 and you hit 2, whereas you're hitting 3 and you're hitting 2, so that's better as it was. We got a scroll. Items used 4 stamina. Use 1 mana to regenerate mana. We want to hold the scroll because we want to make another berry or a Death Lotus. Probably another berry to be fair, but we'll hold on to the scroll. We don't need anything else. I think that's fine. We could buy a sand, but I'd rather hold on the gold, so I think that's happy days and we send it. Okay, let's see how much our buffs ramp here. Again, we need 20 luck, 20 rejuvenation, and 20 mana, and then we start ramping in power. We're also putting a bunch of poison on them. The only thing we are slightly lacking in is mana gen right now, because the book is consuming it, and so is the lanternberry. So we didn't really go past 10 mana, but we have hit the 20 threshold on both luck and rejuvenation, basically, which then means we're going to ramp in power. We stole 11 in power anyway, but that then meant that our sword's hitting 13 to 15, and our scrolls are doing 14 to 15 as well, which isn't the worst. This rat now has a 93.75% chance to inflict a poison and a 12.5% chance to inflict a blind. And this is 12.5% chance for each dark item to protect debuffs off your opponent from being cleansed. Yeah, as opposed to a 10% chance, I guess? Okay. Even though he had max life, and he had ramp because he's got spikes, he gained no spikes because we stole them all. Double squirrel, good lord, I hope we can get another squirrel. This is insane, the Falcon Blade, we are probably going to use that. That means we go slightly over our stamina usage, but I think that is absolutely fine. Shielded here is nuts because we have corrupted armor, so I think that is what we're going to buy. We don't need the torch, so we sell that for 3. We don't need the tusk, we sell it for 2. We instantly buy shielded. And you're going to live here, so this is going to now trigger 60% faster. Bonkers. This is godly and unique. This could be nice. Is this where we now sell the hero sword? And we bang in the Falcon Blade. The Falcon Blade here would be really good. And would spin the squirrel round. I mean, we could use both weapons. We are slightly above our stamina usage. It means these two don't trigger... What would it be? 45% faster because of the food. I wonder if that's actually a misplay. Or... we put one there, and then this sword goes in here? It means they don't gain the damage anymore. But I think that is probably a better play. I mean, again, we could do with it hitting the fedora. So that would hit one food, that would hit one food, and then this doesn't hit the fedora because it needs to be here. That's annoying. Unless we do something like this up the side. I would like this to hit the corrupted armor as well, I'm not gonna lie. This on the side like this might be a better play. Yeah, and this is basically hitting everything it needs to hit. The broccoli would be nice, and so would these three, but right now, this is looking pretty tasty. If we can get another Falcon Blade, holy, we put it that side. And then we're really ramping. But right now, that's looking good. Start battle, we gain 5 mana. Duplicate the mana they gain. Don't really care about that. So I don't think we need any of this. A Shally would be nice. So we could just buy that for some extra healing right now. We may as well. We're going to hold on to this because I would like a Death Lotus or an additional Lantern Berry. If we get another Lantern Berry, we can probably get rid of the carrot. I think. Because then we're just going to cleanse 6 debuffs. Sorry. 8 debuffs every like 2.5 seconds. Let's send it, let's slow it down. In fact, we just straight away pause the game. This is triggering every 1.5 seconds because of the Falcon Blade, which is crazy. Every 1.5 seconds we remove 2 of our debuffs and we give them to the enemy. Insane. Every 4.5 seconds, this is gaining 1 of every type of buff. 3.3 seconds. 2.3, is that 40%? Really? That's only shaved off 0.2 seconds. That doesn't make any sense. 3.2 and 3.2. Can we just start this a second? There we go. Now I guess that has triggered its 40% faster attack speed. Now this is every 1.2 seconds, 2.36 seconds, 1.64 seconds, and the squirrels are stealing buffs every 1.78 seconds. Charismatic ones drop down to 3.21, and the banana is 3.5. That is insane. They've got loads of dragons, they're going to heal on dragon hits, and they're removing our poison. They don't look like they're putting any debuffs on us, they've got loads of heat, we die. Unbelievable, after all that bag rearranging. The mirror's really good here. And it needs to be in the green thing, which is kind of a pain. And it's not a nature item, so that is actually okay. This, 20% chance to reflect debuffs. 2% chance for each star item. After 6 seconds, we gained 30% of our buffs, up to 20. You now live here. It's a shame you can't hit any light items, but that's just the way it is. You are a light item, so you're going to gain an extra bit of heal off that. You can go up there. We don't need the goober. We don't need the garlic. Tim would be nice because we are already stealing loads of buffs with both of our squirrels and the fedora. I think we go Tim in Falcon Blade. It triggers twice, and this is going to steal buffs. That could be really good. Yeah, how's it going, man? I don't think we want the goob this game. We're not going to throw it. We could go with some more healing. We could go with some more poison. This sells for 3. We kind of want it. We'd have to make 3 more gold. We could sell the shell. And then we'd need to sell 2 more gems, which could be both the crap gems. I think we do that now. While we have the opportunity to grab Tim, I think we absolutely grab Tim. This could be good, this could be good, we send it. Okay. So here we should be just ravaging through their buffs. They also have 3 squirrels. They have loads of random buffs. So we're going to be stealing a couple of buffs. They're going to be stealing a couple of buffs. We need some form of healing because we seem to be getting smashed now. Okay. We were winning every game and now suddenly we're not. Okay. Let's put this here a second. Can we get Jinx in to do crazy things? I would like Jinx to hit basically everything important. I don't think we're going to be able to, though. I wonder. Just there would kind of work? Do you need to be hit by the thing? You don't need to be hit by the thing. Blueberries would also be really good. We don't need this book, so we sell that, we grab our bag space, we bang this back in. It's at least hitting 1 light thing now. This is hitting the squirrels, it's hitting the weapon, and it's hitting the broccoli, which isn't the best, it's not the worst. We could flip you around, I don't think we need to. I think probably on the weapon is more important. I would like this to be hit as well. But for now, the blueberries aren't going to get hit either. If we had a bit of extra bag space, we'd obviously put things up here, but we don't have the bag space right now. So blueberries are just going to live there. That's going to buff this into a 3, that's a 2-er. Need a Jin lamp. What's the lamp for? The weapon? We don't need any of these 3. I've still kept this on reserve. I don't think we even roll. I think we just send it as it is. Yep. They've got a Null Blade. They also start with a bunch of mana, which means they're going to ramp their buffs. They've got 2 mana orbs. There's 1 mana orb proccing now. They didn't have enough time to ramp. That's fine. Oh my god, it's giving me a cupcake goo. What is wrong with these goobs today? We don't need the shovel. We don't need the flame. This could also be really good. Oh, cupcake goob though. What a pain. What an absolute pain. We could spin you around. Oh no, you'd need to go there. I'm tempted to put the cupcake goob in here somewhere. I mean, the weapon would also be really good. Even if we put it like here, and then we put the other scroll, the other scroll doesn't really fit. I mean, it does fit like this if we had 2 more bag spaces. You hit 2, you'd hit 3 technically, or you would hit 3. Actually, you're going to hit 2 like that, 2 and 2. That kind of makes sense. We do that and that. You're a legendary, you are a legendary. We need 2 bag space. There's the bag space. Happy days, we got it. We're going to put you like this. Fair enough, it's only got 3 activators. You need to go like that as well, sorry. That's how I wanted this to work. Yeah, fair enough, you've only got 2 activators. You've got 3, you've got 3. You've got 3 as well, actually, because of the weapon. But I think that's fine, because this weapon triggers so fast, it's basically 2. It attacks twice, but I don't think that means it triggers twice. You... Oh, no. I was going to say we can get the banana in here, but we can't because we need one more bag space again to put it here. And I don't see where we get that bag space from right now. So you can just live over here somewhere. Is that better to proc than the broccoli? Is it better to put the broccoli here? This will lose a star. But we do gain max health, luck, stamina, and a, Move all right one to touch the wand. Oh, also the squirrels don't touch this anymore. They don't touch the falcon blade. Misplay. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to put that goob in. Unless we move the goob like this. And we put you both like this. So this is hitting both of those. That would be better. We do lose a star from the falcon blade, but I think that would be better. We now need 2 singular activators. This is not the best activator in the world, and we do have blueberries. Then we can put... I kind of want the... no, we don't need the... Well, we do need the heal, but I kind of want the broccoli in instead of the banana right now. Unless we just ignore the speed of this. We do that, and we put that there. I think that is probably the play. This is in such an awkward place, though. What do you touch now? You don't touch everything you need to touch. Falcon is best activator, you think? 1.7 seconds is really quick, yeah. But in order to get that to activate, as you say, we'd have to move everything up 1. And if we moved everything up 1, the squirrels lose the activation. The only other way I can see this working... No, it's a 3, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, again, I see what you're saying. We do it like this, don't we? Put the wand, put the falcon blade, and then put the squirrels up top. But I do want the squirrels within the falcon blade just to rob them of all their buffs. Because we've got both the squirrels robbing them of their buffs. We've got the fedora robbing them from their buffs. Debuffs are being cleansed and inflicted back onto the enemy. I think we try this and we see how the cupcake performs. I would also like a lover bag here, so this heals for even more. Yeah, at least one of them can touch the falcon, yeah. And again, if we move bags around a little bit, we could also put like a squirrel like this instead. So it touches the tip of the falcon blade. And then, like, if we put the goober like this, for example, we could put the squirrel here so it still hits. We could then put... it misses the other squirrel and the other activator there, doesn't it? We'll try this. We'll see how this works. Because right off the bat, this is a 1.67 and both of these are 1.58 and 1.59. Sorry, 1.98 and 1.58. So technically, this squirrel is a faster activator than the falcon blade because it's touching 3 foods. If we can get this to touch 1 more food, both the squirrels are faster than the falcon blade. Obviously, this attacks twice, but I don't think that means it's a double activator. I think it just activates once, but it swings twice kind of thing. So the squirrels are better than the falcon blade because items trigger 40% faster. If we can get this to touch 1 more blueberry, then we're winning. This is 2.48, blueberries are 3.78, because this is in a fanny pack and it's obviously triggered 10% faster for each round passed since round 3. So some of this stuff is doing well. Does falcon blade still trigger twice? At one point it did, but I don't remember if they removed that or not. Just Sparky, yes, I'm actually not sure. I've not been playing that long, so I don't know if this triggers twice or if it just swings twice. I don't actually know what the difference is. I understand what the difference is, but I don't know how it actually performs. Because you can see it swings 1 time, but it does 2 hits. So I think this only triggers one time, but hits twice. I think. I don't know. With this going on the way it's gone on, this is 0.77, which is nuts. This is 1 second. This is 1.28. So this is a better activator for the goob. 1 to 2.5, 2.05. I do want both the buff removal though, because as we can see, were they even gaining buffs? They were gaining mana. They were gaining mana, more mana, or heat. More mana. Do they have? They do have this. So when the shield activates, they were doing what? They were reflecting a debuff. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to this because I was too busy watching the Falcon Blade. But we seem to smash them when it comes to buffs, and the Cupcake did its job. I'm only playing with Dragon Knight right now, and I'm absolutely stuffed with activators. Yeah, the Dragon Knight and also the King Goober, both insane. I've been trying to get both of them all day on this bag, but it's just not happened. We've gained another debuff bag, which is kind of a big deal. We would need a singular bag slot for that to really work. Or... I'm thinking, or what we could do is we could put both of these here and here. We can't right now, but that would probably be the play. So both of these two are going to put on more debuffs. I don't like this bag. I'm aware that some things right now are probably consuming buffs. In fact, this is the only one that goes in there, I think. This as well, but I hate this bag. It absolutely drives me insane, the shape, so I'm selling it immediately. We don't need deck of cards, so we're going to sell that. We don't need spikes. We don't need the poison, although we may as well keep hold of it for the time being. It would trigger twice for goo per hit. But would it? Because it does only... I mean, it attacks twice, but I don't think it procs twice. I don't think it procs twice. If we want the goob to touch this, though, we would need to put it here, I think. And then both the squirrels will lose their cooldown, which means we're not going to steal as many buffs. If we put this here, we need a singular and a triple? Yeah. And they're the only things that are debuffing right now. I'm not sure we can get that in. Do we have another single anywhere? I don't really fancy organising all the bags again, to be completely honest. So for now, we're not going to put this in. I would also like this. Do we sell this and grab the ghost? What's the ghost? A 3-second activator. 30% of your healing as damage. Use a random buff to heal for 12. The random buff thing makes sense because we are just amassing loads of buffs. You're also a pet. You're also a dark item. That would make the squirrels trigger a bit faster. Let's try... We move all that across one a second. We put the goober here. Squirrel here. Squirrel here. So we'll double check if the Falcon Blade actually procs them correctly. That's all 4 activators triggering, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about the chip gemstones. All day today I've just been getting so many chip gemstones and it hasn't really paid off that well. This is probably better in this bag, so it triggers a lot faster. We can probably move Jinx around now as well. Blueberries probably can go, I don't know, near the banana, I guess. Like that, so we're gaining more luck. I would really, really like to get this bag in somehow. We can't do that yet. We hold on to the bag, we do this. I assure you we did at one point. It was absurd back when Carrot Goob was added. Haven't played since demo though, so I'm not sure if the aspect in particular got nerfed. We can definitely check, because again, if it is the case, then this is a much better activator. You're every 4.3 seconds. Couldn't we? Oh no, this wants to be here because it wants to have the Falcon Blade buffing it. That's fine, that's fine. I was about to say, could we not switch this out and put like blueberries there, but we don't need like blueberries to get a buff from the attack speed. Well, we do. We want everything to have a 40% faster attack speed, but right now I think that's okay. We'll hold off on this bag. I would like to buy this as well immediately. We're selling that, we're dumping you there. You hit 3, you hit 2. We can put blueberries there, so you hit 3, you hit 3. Activators are activating. You're also being hit. Can we not do something better like this? That would be better. Then we lose some luck. You can go here, you can go here. We now gain some extra bag slots. That's annoying, because now we probably could have fit the purple bag in, the debuff bag. Hilarious. You can go there, you can go there. We can put the banana here. We don't need the banana there. Like that. So more luck is continued. Well, we've actually kept the same amount of luck. Everything that needs to be green is green, I'm pretty certain. Yep, everything is in the diamonds that needs to be in the diamonds. We've lost 2 stars from the Falcon Blade and the armor, but that's okay. We got the rat doing his thing. We got the carrot doing its thing. You need to hit light items, which is the mirror and the charismatic orb. So you're going to go upside down, so you hit the mirror. The mirror is no longer hitting a light item, but I think that is also okay. Yeah, that's fine. We keep this reserved, and I think we send it. We want to pay attention massively to the Falcon Blade in this, so I think, as silly as it is, we're going to go at 0.5 speed for a second. You've only gained 1 activator, and this is just triggered. Oh, it hasn't triggered. Now it's triggered, and I'm pretty sure that gained 2 activators. We can't see the activators, but I'm pretty certain that has gained 2, right? That's gained 3. 4, 5. Yeah, alright, this does look like it's triggering twice. Start a battle effect also triggers Goob. Oh, we lost that. I was so focused on the Goob. That's alright. They've got a hammer. We normally lose to hammer builds. 1.92, 2 seconds isn't the worst thing in the world. 1.39, 2.96. This is 1.84. Ooh, but that's obviously because it's touching this. 1.84, it's 3.43 again because it's garbage. Overall, I mean, this is triggering twice. We probably want the ghost there. I can't believe I've missed that. What on earth have I done? That is way better than having the book do what it's doing. I think we lose 1 luck to start off with. We do that. I think that's okay. The banana's no longer going to fit anywhere, but I'm sure we'll get another bag space in a second. Don't need the Molten Dagger. We don't need the Luck Bow, although this does inflict 2 poison and a random debuff. We are using 0.6. This will give us... Ooh, I think that might be a better play. Although that is going to run into stamina issues, so I think, if anything, we probably don't want that like that. Inflicting more debuffs is nice, but I think the healing is where we're probably lacking right now. We've also got a chili pepper. We don't want these gloves, we sell them. I think we buy the bag space and we put you here. You can just live anywhere, it doesn't really matter. You're just an awkward bag right now. Banana can just go up here for the time being, better yet. Nope, I was going to put the banana here, but that doesn't work. We can actually probably put the broccoli up there instead and the bow down here. So this is hitting 4 things, this is hitting 3 things. And it's in a fanny pack, so technically it's hitting like 3.8 things, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, that's looking pretty good right now. That can switch out for that gem. We put you in there, so we've still gained a bit of poison. I think we reserve the chili here for the heat and the heal. And we'll keep the corrupted crystal locked as well. We only have 1 life left. That kind of sucks. Let's hope we don't lose this one. If we lose, it's because we got a cupcake goob. That's the reason why we're going to lose. We also lack armor gain. They've also got a crazy amount of buffs, so, ooh, we just lost that. That kind of sucks. We just lost 7 health. Unbelievable. We didn't do very well with our buffs here, I don't think. We may have wanted more gemstones, so we could have got more healing. The poison seemed to do well. Tim seemed to do okay. But at this point in the game, even though we're stealing how many buffs? We're stealing 4 buffs every like half second or every second half. Not to mention Tim firing twice every second. Yeah. We also did pretty well on our debuff cleanse. I think it's the weapon. I don't think we had a good enough weapon. So the way I tend to like do these builds really is I don't focus very hard on weapons, and it does show occasionally, especially as we're getting later on in the rank. We've probably lost a bit of rank here. We lost 1. So I think as as most streams go, we win a few and we lose a few, and we basically end up around the same rank, to be completely honest. I think we started on 75. Yeah. Alright. I appreciate everyone popping in today, but that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.